Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Why the fuck chat not popping in? What the fuck is going on? God damn, I really fucking. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry if I'm a little grumpy. I'm gonna have some background music playing. If you can hear it or not. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a while. Damn, 2 minutes behind. Fuck you too, Lalos. Where is it? Here it is. Why is it not popping up? Oh my god, I really sometimes hate. Why does nothing want to work? Why does nothing want to work? It should be popping up. Why is it not popping in? Why? God damn it, I fucking hate this shit. Hold up. Let me see. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. It popped up. Sorry. It popped in. There you go. Sorry guys. Trying to fix this shit. You're good. You're good. Armand, assist. Gets. Oh, what the? Mod, Ben, whoever. Never mind. No one's in. No one's awake. No one's awake. Talking about that. I'm still trying to figure out a good size for this whole thing. Let me change this. Actually, let me change this as we go. So let's like do a whip of height is 800. I mean, that's a good whip either way. I think that's pretty good. I think that's a pretty good whip. Hopefully you guys can see chat right here. We got chat right here. Oh boy, what are we gonna do today, Schizo? I have no fucking idea. I have no clue what the plan is for today, but we're just here. We're just here to roll with it. And I don't know how long the stream is going to be. It's probably not gonna be a long stream to begin with. Maybe it's probably like up to like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Hopefully, maybe, I don't know. I don't know what there's to cover today. What is there to cover? Really not much is going on. Let me see what's going on X. I mean, we could cover or talk about the Destiny shit that's been going on, but like, I just, not that I don't care or not care about the Destiny shit. It's just more like, it's more like there's really no, it's whatever. Oh look, G Fuel. G Fuel is rebranding themselves. I mean, personally, we'll talk about that in a little bit. I mean, like, we can talk about the Destiny shit, but it's like, I feel like that's overdone and overplayed. And I mean, like, there's really not much we can really do about it. We'll play some games in the mix. We'll play some Call of Duty where we'll watch some streamers. Maybe we'll do like a multicast system. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Looks like Breaking Banquet did a new video. That's cool. Drinking some Red Bull in the morning to get my blood going. Probably gonna crash out later today, knowing how much Red Bull. Depending. History of EDP. Ooh. Who's on?
That's the life I want.
Chubby's on. I don't know. Let me get my controller so we can play some COD later. But let's read some of the news. Let's read some news. Really don't want to cover too much of the dorp or anything that's going on in that sphere right now. Nothing negative. It's just really not in that kind of mood. Usually I save those for the StreamYard of streams more than anything else. But let's read some news. Let me add the chat here because I feel like I didn't add chat at all here. I'll add it right here. Anytime I want to read the news. Chat can be right here as I read the news. Right here. There we go. There, Shay. We can add them right here. So people can see it better. So there's like two articles I want to read right now. I'm just in the mood for. So Twitch has reportedly dropped its lowest viewership since 2020 after their site-wide bot crackdown. Data Viva stream chart. So if you're not aware, and I've been covering this for some bit of time, is anything going on the Dorper Spiel? There hasn't been the stream in 2 days. Realize I need to do a black background. God damn it. Not really. There hasn't really been much going on in the Dorposphere. It's really kind of like dead for the most. Not that it's dead, but it's just like there's really nothing left at this point. Um, like Ben and Grace hasn't even streamed. The last time they streamed was when they had D-Dog on, and that was the only thing interesting about it. It's really just been a like whatever. I guess it looks like depending if you're in the Discord or not. It looks like maybe I don't know how true this is. Maybe D-Dog is gonna go up to what is it? D-Dog may go to fucking Rhode Island. I don't know how true that is. Apparently he may go to Rhode. I know for a fact that potentially Lalo is going to Rhode Island, but I don't know how true that is, given that Lalo gets us by. Hey there, good morning. Hello there, Suzanne. Hope you're having a good morning. Hope you stick around and enjoy the morning stream. I don't know, the background music, it's to you guys liking. That would be epic. That would be epic to see D-Dot pop in the Dorpu, go to Grace, because it's been a long time since the last time they've been together. I don't even remember the last time they were even like together. I think it's been like years. I think it's been like a year or two. So even if they do go, it would be. Let me change the music. Let me change the background music if you guys can hear it. Something a little bit more techno, more mechanical. That yeah, I mean, yeah, it would be pretty epic to see that. I think Lalo is potentially going up there. I think he got the ticket. Yes, I found you through Dayla's Ruby and kind of the Dorbs. Well, thank you. A lot of people find me. I noticed a lot of my audience come from either like the Dorposphere, like Ruby. Some people found me through Dirty Daylight. I know some people found me through the LCU and the BBU. So I've been coming around. I know some people in the chat, or at least some of the people who are subscribed to me, came from other places like Murohara, or when I used to cover a lot like the Murohara situation, or Stick and Hammer 666. I used to do a lot of coverage on like on the OTK people like Asmon Gold and Amaru. So I've been around. Jeremy too. I've known him for a minute. Really? Yeah, I've seen you in your chat a lot in Jeremy. Jeremy hasn't been really streaming. I know he was with TK like a night or two ago, or no, last night. But I'm probably gonna have to wait to cover that because when it's coming to TK or Jeremy, they say a lot of slurs, so I have to go in and just have to like edit all that crap out. But I think I think we can do that eventually on a more StreamYard type panel. Unless people want me to try the OBS stream panel again with Ninja, because that is an option we can do. If people want me to do a panel on OBS, we could. Said face screen smiley face screen smiley face screen smiley. I wish we can have a emote pop in. Wish we can have a emote pop in, but on a little stream. But hey. As always, thank you for following. As always, I also do stream on Kick if people want that as well. I stream on Kick as well. I'll drop the Kick link as well if you guys care enough. Streaming Kick, just remember, as always, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Same thing on Kick if you're willing to give me a sub there. Same thing on Kick if you gotta do it. Just became a member. Oh, thank you. Oh, well, thank you so much. Thank you. Let me actually pop up the open stream. There you go. Thank you so much for becoming a member. This means a lot to me. And as always, donate if you want, but likes and shares are free, and it helps the channel grow. Enough of my obligations of thank you. Enough of my what is it? Enough of my drifting. But let's get back to the stuff. Let me put down my Kick stuff if people want to follow me there. There we go. But yes. I think we can read some news in the meantime. We'll cover other stuff if people want me to cover. Or if people want me, or if people have a certain interest they want me to cover, I'm willing to. But I haven't done like a morning stream in a while, and I promised East Coast podcast that I would do a morning stream. It's been a bit of time. But let's read this. So Twitch viewership dropped to its lowest in 5 years amid viewbot crackdown. So if you're not aware, I've been covering this for I don't even know how long I've been covering this stuff for. I know I've been talking about this for a bit of time. Mostly because I think this is it's just interesting to me, right? I think this stuff is quite interesting. Why can I not get that in its own separate thing? Damn you, StreamYard! Oh my god, I hate these applications sometimes. Sorry. Yeah, Twitch viewership drops to the lowest in 5 years amid the view crackdown. So if you're not aware, Twitch had a big update on their platform where they decided to start cracking down on a lot of how can we say, a lot of view bot. Now view botting has always been an issue in a lot of streaming platforms. Kick has been accused of view botting for some period of time. And on YouTube they have done a job, they've done a thing I would say a decently good job in cracking down on view botting. Now let's get into it. Twitch's has a record lowest monthly viewership in 5 years, following a crackdown on ViewBot over the summer. Back in July, Twitch announced that they would meaningfully improve their ability to identify ViewBot and in-depth viewership and other potentially fake engagement. CEO Dan Clancy noted that the Amazon-owned platform would take additional steps to ensure real viewers weren't affected. Since then, the platform viewership has fallen off a fair bit, with stat tracking websites like Twitch Tracker and streaming charts showing downward trend. There has been, of course, been a spike too, with big events like the Albal and annual and Kaizen 30 Days of Summer. Twitch denied the viewership is in a free fall, telling this Dictoro. We've seen some misinformation swirling. A lot of that misinformation includes data pulled from third-party sources. Those numbers are incorrect, and those are not from Twitch. So here's the thing about that. It's been a thing for a while, right? It's just been this thing where I feel like Twitch is coping. They say that these third-party places, the information is wrong, the information that they are talking about is wrong, and that there's no basis. It's wrong. You guys are lying. It is fake news. Yet at the same time, as we're looking at it, it's like, well, is it fake news or is it true? Because if you're coping that the third party website are wrong, then why is your viewership dropping? Now I think Twitch at the platform, and now I've heard this before, that streaming at the whole has been on a downward trend. I don't really believe that too much. I personally don't really believe that too much. I feel like, if anything, I think post-lockdown, post-COVID, I think streaming as a whole has stabilized, where I think there was a big upward trend. Because I remember, like, at one point, everybody was watching a streamer, or everybody was a streamer. Do they do this for YouTube too, or just Twitch? Just Twitch, as we currently know. YouTube does a good job in finding out who's botting, who's not botting. It's almost really impossible to view bot on YouTube most of the time. I mean, like, I would even say YouTube over the years have done a great job in terms of just, how can I say, thinning out the bots. I mean, I know that they roll out updates constantly when it's coming to subscriber bots, because that was a problem years ago. That was a legitimate problem years ago, where they had issues dealing with that. They had a really big issue dealing with that. Now I think as things are currently going with Twitch, I think if the view bots are what kept their, if the view bot is what kept their stuff going for this long, it kind of shows how fake Twitch is at the platform. I mean, Twitch has been getting a lot of shit over the years, whether it is due to the website being basically a cam show website, a soft cam girl website. It basically was. I mean, it is still. Tom Clancy, or not Tom Clancy, Tom whatever his name is, right? Or Dan Clancy, there you go, Dan Clancy. I think he is a notorious gooner. I think it's been said that he is subscribed to a lot of these Twitch girls, and that he is subscribed to a lot of these girls OnlyFans. I think it was reported that they even discovered his that hub plays. You know what I'm talking about? He has an account there, so it's like it's not unheard of that he is like a soft gooner, right? I think I would say that it's a known thing at this point. Now, what does it mean for the website as a whole? Good gooning to Grace is the best goon star X. Oh my god, dude. Oh, brutal. As Ruby Lee would say. As Ruby would say, brutal. What would Ruby say? Go back to gooning to that alleged incest girl in her sex incest cult death. I'm not on Twitch, but basically only YouTube. But I do know that you could buy subs on YouTube. Yeah, you could, but YouTube has done a good job at weeding that out, right? There used to be a problem on YouTube where that was an issue, but YouTube is more or less. I mean, I don't know about the sub thing exactly, but I know in terms of everything else, they've done a good job in weeding that out. But in Twitch, it's kind of not the case, because I know for a long time it's been known that a lot of Twitch streamers they would view bot their stuff. I know Kai Sent fans would even admit, like, yeah, he's a known view botter, and it's been a common thing that a lot of these Twitch people do view bot a lot of the time. God, I'm drinking this Red Bull like it was water. That's a problem. Let's keep reading. Twitch viewership stats for August 2025. Well, according to Stream Chart newest number, Twitch's monthly viewership in August reached a low that hadn't hit in 5 years. As part of their stat, there was a total of 1.41 billion hour watch time, which was down 9% compared to July. Additionally, average total viewers were down to around 1.9, and 8% drop versus the previous month, and peak viewership was down 73%. That's a problem, especially if it's down. Look at Keemstar's chat. It was so like thousands of viewers, but only a few typing. I don't like him anyway, lol. I mean, that's a fair point. But I think YouTube chat is very different than, like, I think what it is because Keemstar locks down his chat, so you have to be a member to join the chat. So you either get a free membership or you have to pay for the membership. So in the case of Keemstar and a lot of people, I mean, like, I'm surprised Becky doesn't even do that. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if Becky starts doing that. I mean, I think she did, actually. I think she did start locking up a lot of her chats now recently. But I guess we can get into that. I mean, I have a video coming out anyway. But I do have clips. So I guess if people don't want to watch the actual video stream to give her the views, I do have like a couple clips we can go through and watch if people want to go and do that instead. There you go. We can do that. That's what Twitch's worst month since March 2020. According to stat tracking website, March 2020 of course marked the start of the global health pandemic. Here's the thing about that, even though March of that year was their worst month, the month after that, Keemstar immediately blocked me from the Discord because I used to be on the Dorp Discord, not anymore. Were you? Honestly, I was one of the first people that got like automatically blocked by Keemstar. I was like the first person. I think I was one of the first people to get banned. Actually, I don't know. I know why. I know there were people legitimately like snitching to Keemstar, and that's how I got banned. I mean, I would have gotten banned anyway, but I got snitched by a bunch of people in that Discord. Oh, he's in Link's Discord. Oh, he's in Dorp's Discord. Oh, I'm like, really? You snitching on me? Like I was very blatantly. I mean, it didn't help that I was very blatantly honest about it, but it is what it is. Yeah, I got banned immediately, but it was a blessing in disguise, though. Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Like I do miss the Discord. Like a part of me want to go back, but I'm like, I don't want to pay for the member. I mean, I thought about even paying about the membership. It's like I gotta unfollow all these people. I gotta unfriend all these people. Like I don't want to do that. Like that's just too much work for me to just be part of a Discord. I mean, like the local live Discord back in the day was really really fun. It was an act. It was really enjoyable to watch, especially before everybody became a host or wanted to become a host. It was a very different place, and I really enjoy it. I realized I could put this right here so people can see it better. I just realized that now. But yeah, let's get back to and it's funny to say that like March was their worst year, but like a month, like literally, I would even say halfway through March, the numbers probably went up big time. Probably what it is, they saw the numbers were low at the beginning of March, and they took those numbers. But then because I would have to say that maybe like halfway through March, when people were basically in home most of the time, because around March, or I would say halfway through March, my job sent us home one day. Like I remember I was working, and the manager at the time came up and told everybody like, hey, there's a potential that we may not be open for the next 2 weeks. We're sending you guys home now. If you want to stay for the rest of the day, you could, or we can send you home now. It's up to you. And I think we were sent home early, and like it was like right before St. Patrick's Day. Um, so that's how I knew like things were like really, really, really changing. Stream charts also estimate that the view accounts for 30 million fake hour watch, which is around 4,400 channels being heavily botted. Kick, Twitch's biggest rival in the live streaming space, has also reportedly been hit by bots. Stream chart monthly reports suggest that 1 in 6 Kick streamers are relying on view bots for viewership. Unlike Twitch, the stake-backed platform has not addressed the situation nor stated it planned for a clampdown, so we'll have to wait and see. Here's the thing about Kick. It's a Twitch and Kick view bot generation tens of millions of fake hour. Oh, I guess we can read that next. That's actually something we can read. Here's the thing, and I didn't get crack, and I believe OPC Don had mentioned this before. Kick is notoriously known for view botting. People view bot all the time on Kick, or at least there's some system in Kick that helps it view bot all the time. Now, I don't know how true that is exactly. I personally don't know how true that is. Now, in terms of Kick ever stating something about it, it's not going to happen anytime soon. Now, I don't really spend a lot of time on Kick. I think the only time I spend my time on Kick is mostly to watch people like the Dorbs or anything related to like Process or the Content House, like we did like the last couple days. Like really the last 2 weeks, we've been watching a lot of Kick, mostly because of the Content House, the Scavenger Hunt from Ice Poseidon. But I do know that a lot of people have stated that Kick does view bot a lot of the time. Now, I don't know how true that is exactly. I don't know how true that is. I don't know how accurate it is that there's a lot of view botting on Kick. But I think like Crack said, you gotta do like what 20 to 30% of the views on Kick are botted. Now I don't know exactly how much. I'm not sure if Kick is doing it or somebody else is doing it, or there's like a third party group that is like doing the view botting for Kick. I don't know. I'm not really here to make that kind of claim, even though I did say something about it. I feel like that's something that is way beyond me and way above my pay grade, if you want my honest opinion. But it is something to think about. That is actually something worth thinking about. Now, in the end of the day, in the end, with Twitch right now, with it cracking on its views, on its view bond, how far are they willing to go, and how much of the real numbers are going to show? I think that is something worth talking about and discussing, because I think that if things go and progress forward, I do think that we're gonna start to see the real numbers, and if the numbers are true, if these numbers are accurate and what Twitch is telling us, if this has been the lowest in their views in general since 5 years ago, that's not good for the platform. And as I said before, there's been a lot of controversy on Twitch for a very long time about this. It's just been a very, very much. It's always been a controversy on Twitch about the view bot and in general things related. I know the Hassan Piker stuff has caused a lot of people to up and leave Twitch as a whole. I know Dan Clancy being a gooner and the way Twitch is operated as a it's operated as a basically a cam show website has also been a factor in all of this. So I do think that we're gonna see the numbers, the real numbers, eventually show, and then from there, well, how is Twitch going to recover? How is Twitch going to recover their numbers? Maybe this whole view thing is the wake-up call to Twitch and how they should approach their business plan. On the other hand, remember Twitch is owned by Amazon, so they can go on for however long Amazon is going. So if they really wanted to, they can rely on Amazon money. And probably Amazon has enough money to support Twitch for the next couple of years on end. So that is something worth talking about and thinking about. I mean, something that people don't even think about a lot of the time. Like, if this is the case, then I think people hoping for what is it? I know people for a long time were hoping and praying for the downfall of Twitch. To me, it doesn't matter. I don't think that matters at all. Because Twitch will keep on going as long as Amazon goes. And really, Amazon probably not even going to sell Twitch anytime soon. Like, who are they going to sell Twitch to? There's really no one that can buy besides maybe Google and Stake. Or like another big platform, like maybe Facebook can buy Twitch if they really wanted to. But, you know, that's up in the air. And it's very funny because I've thought about not really migrating to Twitch, but expanding into Twitch. But I decided to hold off on that until, like, you know, first thing first, I want to at least hit 1,000 subs. So, you know, it's always like and share and subs to the channel. I at least want to do that on YouTube, hit 1,000 subs on YouTube, and then on Kick probably try to hit around like 250 followers, and like kind of get the KCIP on there. And then eventually maybe we'll move on to Twitch as another platform to migrate, not to migrate to, but just to like expand into. But that's down the line right now. That's more down the line type of deal, right? But it's always important to think ahead in terms of long term. But yes, now we could read this article. I think we will read this article. Twitch and Kick viewbot generate tens of millions of fake hours watched. Report. A new report from the analytics site StreamChart claimed that viewbotting on both Twitch and Kick has led to tens of millions of hours of fake watch time inflated platform metric. According to StreamChart, more than 40,000 Twitch channels were affected by viewbotting, with 44 heavily botted, leading to an estimate of 30 million fake hour watched. Kick was also hit hard, with the report claiming that 1 in 6 streamers on the platform rely on viewbot and generated over 20 million fake hours, and that's in just in the second quarter of 2025 alone. Now, I think the reason why a lot of these platforms let there be so many viewbots, I still remember when the CEO of YouTube, her name was Suzanne, sometimes I would say I was her, but I'm not her, love. Oh yeah, the old I need to really fix my the chat thing. Oh god dang it. There we go. I do remember Suzanne when she used to be the head of YouTube. I do remember those days. Those were funny days. It is sad to see her passing. Was not like I believe like a couple months ago, a year ago. It's all good, no worries. Okay, my energy up. Let me crack my back just a little bit. Really getting comfortable with the streaming stuff. But I think one of the main reasons why these platforms let there be some of the view botting was because those view bots would probably actually click on the advertisement. I do wonder how much actual views affect the advertisement. Like how many people like genuinely sit there? Because I know that there are people that do pay for like what Twitch Premium or something so they can skip ads. I know they're commenting on like I know some people do that on YouTube. Call me out on this, but I do have YouTube Premium, and it's actually worth the money because I don't have to sit there and the ads and all that stuff. It is actually worth the money. Plus, you get YouTube Music for free on top of that. So I think it's worth it if you want my opinion. Let's keep reading. The founding became just months after Twitch announced new changes to its anti-viewing system in July 2025. At the time, CEO Dan Clancy explained that the company was taking a cautious approach to avoid mistakenly filtering out real users, but instead Twitch remained committed to combating fake engagement. Twitch also previously addressed community concern that the view botting could be used to mislead advertisers, telling the source that it was actively working on detection and enforcement measurement. So here we are for the Twitch channel that were hit by view botting, 4.4K botting heavily, 30 million hours of fake watch. But here's the thing about it all: like how many of these streamers there are other ways to block ads? There is other ways to block ads, but YouTube has been trying to come. I pay for YouTube Premium, definitely worth it. I mean, there is other ways, but YouTube has done it. What do you think it's a good thing or a bad thing? I'll let you be the judge of that one. But you can't deny that YouTube's commitment of fighting against ad is wild and ridiculous. But I think what makes it in my eyes pretty funny is it's like how far both sides are willing to combat this situation. The Brave browser has also worked for me. Brave, surprisingly, is one of the very few browsers that I found that does a good job dealing with the YouTube ad block situation compared to other platforms. What's the point of the ads when nobody wants them? I mean, the whole point of ad is for the people who do sit there, because the whole point of advertisement is suggestion, right? A lot of the time, ads are meant to be a suggestion to telling you what to do and what to buy. I mean, like, who was it? I gotta find a documentary, but it's an old documentary. It had to deal with the CIA, FBI, and KGB, but it also had to relate to Sigmund Freud. I believe it was his son-in-law or cousin. Subconscious suggestion? Yes. I don't know how you could use it on your TV. I watched from my TV. Oh yeah, cause I noticed that a lot of people do watch YouTube on their TV. I mean, I don't have a TV myself, but I should probably have one for like the background, for the aroma, for the atmosphere. Which is funny because I am planning to get a Chromecast TV because I've heard with Chromecast you could connect your browser or something to it, and I'm like, oh man, you're giving me way too much power. But what I'm trying to say. But yeah, Armin, like, was it Sigmund Freud's cousin or was it his son? No, it wasn't his son. I think it was his nephew or his. Oh, really sweet. Yeah, I think was it Sigmund Freud son-in-law or was it somebody else that I'm thinking? I know he was related to Sigmund Freud, but like back in the 1950s and 60s, they hired psychoanalytic people, right? They used to hire psychologists for advertisement. Edward Burns. Okay, so I believe he is related to Sigmund Freud, which is always funny because I'm never going to escape Sigmund Freud. I used to be really into Sigmund Freud stuff back in the day, believe it or not. Yes, he is. Okay. I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember to save my life. But he played an important role in advertisement back in the 50s and 60s. Bernie, yeah. Let me exit because I have his shit popped in right now because I just remember it. Yeah, and he was also a public relationship and propaganda. The father of public relations was credited with advancing the profession of public relations. His technique has been criticized for manipulating public opinion, often in a way that undermine individual autonomy and democratic values. Star of David. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. I mean, like, undermining democratic values. You don't need that much effort to undermine. He changed the Department of War to the Department of Defense. Oh yeah, I remember about that. Uh, oh, he was the brother of Freud's wife. There you go. So that was his brother-in-law. Wasn't Sigmund Freud the one who thought the woman would get penis envy or something weird? Yes. That is Sigmund Freud. He also came up with the Oedipus complex. The subconscious, the id, the ego, and the superego. Back in the day, I used to be really into psychoanalytic stuff, and I used to really discuss it with people. Freud said that all women want to F their dads and all men want to F their moms. I mean, I don't believe that is the case, but you know what? Given current sexual trends and current fetishes, Sigmund Freud would have a field day with this. Look at the Dorps, for instance. I mean, a lot of people accuse them of that, so take that with a grain of salt. The whole penis envy thing is ridiculous. If I remember, I believe the theory was that like the woman or the daughter would get so envy of their mom that the reason he would love the. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's definitely a Dorf fan. I'm here. Hello there, East Coast Podcast. Good morning. Freud was just protect. Hey, I'm not saying that. That was the chat. Behave, chat. Chat, behave. Don't make me use the black. Oh, this is the reason why we can't be on Twitch, but we could be on YouTube and Kick. I mean, you know what? Maybe we could be on Twitch with Hudson Piker being there. I think we could get away. Some people say that small. Ah! I mean, yeah, I'm not. Hey, YouTube. I'm not approving of it. I'm not denying. Hey. I can't control him. I'm doing. I mean, you didn't say it. I didn't say it, YouTube. I'm repeating with chat. It said I didn't say it. Oopsie daisy. I was raised Catholic, but I'm German, so yeah. A very, very sudden German. They would have not liked you a lot in Prussia. The Prussians would have been like, she's too Catholic. What an Austrian. Maybe that's the insult. Low. Morning, Tracy. Does YouTube even care anymore? Isn't Susan dead? Yes. I mean, YouTube is run by an Indian, so take that with a count. Take that as it is. I have no clue if YouTube does or doesn't care. YouTube is so divided on the issue that it's like, I don't even want to talk about it. Morning. I mean, is it even worth dying on that hill? Is it even worth dying on that hill, particularly on YouTube? Like, nope. I mean, look at Ben. Ben tried to fight Hormax on that debate for the longest time. We know how that ended, right? But then the funny part about it, it's like how fast Hormaxer and Ben are willing to work with each other. It really just shows that a lot of the time when it's coming to these platforms, Sushen got cancer, I think. Didn't know that she died. Yeah, she had cancer and she died, I think like a year ago. I think it was like this year or last year she passed away, and with a really big thing on YouTube because she was the queen of YouTube for the longest time. She was very public. She was a very public figure on YouTube. I think she even had a YouTube channel. Like I think she actually uploaded quite a bit on her YouTube channel. So that was pretty funny. I gotta trim my beard today. Fuck. Um, fuck, we derailed so hard. It was Cassie, but Queen more like witch. Well, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. But yeah. So she was the CEO of YouTube, so you know she made big money. She made big money. She dominated YouTube for the longest. I think she retired or she left her position in like in the early 2020s. But it's funny to say that we're in the midst of the 2020s. It's so funny. Time works so weird. Um, talking about Susan will use however you spell her name. Yes, she passed away like this year or last year. I don't remember the exact date of her passing. So somebody would have to correct me on that front alone. Um, I don't remember the year of her passing, but I do know that back to Sigmund Freud. Yes, I know his brother-in-law, East Coast Pocket. Yes, I think. Yeah, Sigmund Freud was a big player. Sigmund Freud's son, and I think to some extent even Sigmund Freud himself were a big player in early advertisement in the 50s and 60s. Since with TV being even a prominent thing in the daily life of Americans and radio also being a daily thing, especially with the advent of the car being very popular. Because with the advent of the car and the highway system in America in the 50s and the 60s, a lot of people had a lot of time to just sit around and just kind of like wait, right? So you're driving like an hour or two or even 3 hours. So what do? YouTube seems like a bit better than it was as far as censoring. Yeah, I think YouTube's gotten way better with the censoring compared to it was like a couple years ago, especially better than it was in like 2017, 2018, where they would crack down on everybody. I would say the censoring has become a better thing, has become a better, at least in my eyes, has become way better. But some things haven't really changed that much on YouTube when it's coming to the censoring stuff. So you take that as it is as well. Now, in terms of, sorry guys, these are John. Now, I don't know where YouTube is going to be heading with their censoring stuff anytime soon, but we'll have to wait and see. Almost felt like it was a hit a record button. I think we could finish this article as it is. You can kind of get the understanding what's going on. Let's read this one. This one goes out to all you big time you people who, we do have a lot of people here in my channel that are really into AI. So like Dalmatian Dog and Ruska are like two big people who are into AI. I really don't care for AI too much particularly. Take that as it is. But this is interesting. OpenAI has announced that they are adding parent control to ChatGPT. Parents could modify AI response to be more age-appropriate, disable certain features, and get notifications based on the ChatGPT activities. This is very interesting. They actually banned this account back then out of nowhere, and they gave it back to me like a year ago. Really? What do you got banned for? I mean, that was actually a thing. I know YouTube used to do this like banning. YouTube used to ban accounts all the time. I thought it was a permanent ban. I mean, the Dorbs were banned off of YouTube, and then they just recently came back, like what, 2 months ago. Chatbots are amazed for getting intelligent. People tell them things they would tell nobody else. Yes, it is. I would say that if my honest opinion, if you're an individual who's not about telling the information, telling AI about your personal life is a big mistake. I don't know why you would tell anything to AI at all when it's going to be recorded and saved in the database somewhere, right? It's to me, it's a little crazy that people trust AI so much like this, right? They never told me why exactly it was when I used to argue with people in common, but that's probably what it is. Probably people got angry with you, and so they decided to just mass report your channel. That is actually a common thing. But let me pop my. Ooh. Yeah, I had a YouTube account that I created basically for the first or second year of YouTube existence, and then I got permanent banned during the Sudan regime. I know there was a thing where YouTube would ban or completely had like if your account was not active or you weren't using it, YouTube would like remove that from your subscriber base or terminate it. That's probably accounts that I have out there that are like I don't even know the account anymore, the actual password or the emails to, and they're probably deleted. Because when I first got on YouTube, I used to have like so many accounts. Even back then, when I was like really young, we're talking like 15 years ago. This is how long I've been on the platform. I would say like I've been on YouTube for most of my life, half of my life even. It's crazy to say that. Yeah, this was my first account. That's why I still have the meat wad avatar. It's because I use a naughty word when arguing with people in comments. Were you using slurs? Were you using slurs as your insults to people? Were you doing a I like how we can just say Jeremy name and people know what we're referring to now. We live in a wild time. I'm pretty sure that's why I was banned too, using naughty word. Naughty word, no naughty words in this chat. Good morning, everybody, everyone. Good morning, Samantha. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a beautiful morning. I have made several stocks accounts, but I never kept them. Fair, fair, fair. I do have a backup account, but that was used for the Dorbs archive, so I really don't I don't only use that unless I have to. I thought about using that for like small stuff, but I decided not to and keep everything in one channel for now. It got so bad that they would immediately ghost any comment I would post if I use a certain word, even insinuate words such as poof. That's weird. That is very weird. That is very weird. I think poop is a slang for cheese, so maybe that's what I don't know. Probably. 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 No, I think it is. I think actually it is actually a slur. I think it actually is used as a slang. I know it is actually, because I think one time when I was young, I went to LA or something. I don't know why I went to LA for a wedding when I was really young. And I know that people would I know that was a slang that was used quite commonly there. So yeah, it is a slang. I think it was oh God. Alright, but let's get back to the AI stuff. Guys are derailing me. OpenAI added a new potential. Wow, I can't speak today. OpenAI is rolling out a new protection for teenagers using ChatGPT, introducing parental control designed to create a safer experience for younger users. The company said teens are among the first AI natives, growing up with technology much like earlier generations did with smartphones and the internet. To help families manage how teens use the tool, OpenAI is introducing a new account linking feature and customizable restriction. Beginning within the next month, parents will be able to link their own account with their teen. With the minimum age set to 13, parents can manage ChatGPT respond with default age-appropriate behavior setting and control access to features such as memory and chat history and disable certain functions entirely. Notification and safety tool. Here's the thing though, hello JD Life, good morning. It's been a while. We're doing a morning stream. Here's the thing, I don't know why a kid would be using ChatGPT or anything. I think if you're under the age of 10. Well, here's the thing though. I know there used to be a debate years ago. I think some of y'all remember that. Poor Lalo last night during his stream, his whole chat was calling him really? I mean, he doesn't help with the allegations. Let's be real. He doesn't help with the allegations at all. I mean, his mannerism, the way he acts, I mean, he does come off as pretty gay, but it is what it is. I don't really, people mock him about it all the time. I just find it a little funny. Because I do feel sometimes it gets pretty bad. I'm like, ooh, y'all are really hitting him hard tonight. Y'all are really, really going at him. But sometimes I'm like, it's Lalo, so people don't give a shit. Good time. Good times. Good times. Probably because Lalo is. Oh yeah, he brought. Oh, do y'all remember when he went to the like? It was literally like a couple of days ago. Lalo, we're talking about you. Lalo, we're talking about you. Lato, 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 Lato. Oh, Lato, Lato. I mean, when we saw him go to the casino and trying to pick up women, I was just like, ooh, you're not helping your case. You are not helping your case at all. When people think that you're gay, I was like, lol, you're not helping your case at all. You're really, really not helping your case. I think you make it even worse. I think you're making it worse than it's worth, actually. I'm like, come on, Lalo, you can do a better job than this. You can do a way better job than this. Lalo. I'm not saying yeah, that was bizarre. That was bizarre AF as fuck. I mean, I'm not saying he can't pick up women. I'm not saying he doesn't have potential game. I just think that he needs like a wingman. I think Lalo is the type of person that like. I mean, to be fair, I'm a give him the benefit of the doubt. It was his. I think it wasn't his first stream by himself. I think what it was is that what's the best way I can describe it? I've never seen someone so odd yet so confident. Dude, that's how I am half the time. I'm a very odd person, but I'm deeply confident. I think what it is with Lalo is that we were pushing him to stream because if anyone remember, Lalo came onto my stream and we were trying to have him stream. Everybody was trying to have him stream. Damius was having him trying to stream. So we were like, come on, Lalo, stream, stream. We want you to do something. Give us content. Give us anything. And I think that I think unknowingly that gave Lalo the confidence to start doing his own streams now. And I'm like, what have we done? What have we done? To the point where like Damius is now replaced D-Dog with Lalo. It would be better if he didn't talk too much. It would have been better if he had like a partner, like another girl to be his wingman. Cause it's true what they say, girls do make great wingman. If you wanna, I guess if you wanna like have a good wingman, either you have a guy who's really confident or you have a woman who can back you up. Like those are the two people you want. You want a really confident guy that can like get you into like the introduction and kind of smooth talk everything and kind of like be your hype man, or a woman who can be your hype man. That's all you need. You need a good hype man to help you. It's I guess you guys have a gay guy help you, but in the case of Lalo, I'll probably try to fuck him. A lot of the universe, I say a lot of this universe has odd balls. I love it. So many interesting characters. Honestly, if I went in and did a series of the characters of in this universe, I don't even know where I'll start. You got Lalo, you got Jeremy, you got TK, you got Dan, you got Dalmatian Dog, Ava, Ruby, Healthy Family Force to some extent, Ben, John, Courtney. The list goes on, and so it's great if you can do IRL with Lalo. I have no clue at the current situation whether or not Grace is going to do IRL with Lalo. I mean, potentially Grace may do IRL with D-Don, so that could be a thing coming down. Yeah, yeah, I'm a people watcher. Human behavior is fascinating to me. It is very fascinating. That's why I like the way I set up my streams, where I like to just watch people just be in their natural habitat and see what they do and how they interact. Now, whether or not we're going to see Lalo, I don't think Grace is refusing. I think what it comes down to is I think Grace doesn't want Lalo to be near Ben or something. I'm not even sure. Because as I looked at the Discord, it's up in the air. It looks like it's kind of up in the air. I mean, if anything, we may see a potential like Grace and D-Dog collaboration. But it's like okay. After how many times, how much energy people have wasted on D-Doc to get him to do his own stuff and get away from the dorps, I'm like, really? Really, man? We spend this much time? We spend this much time helping you get away from the dorp because you didn't want to be around the dorp, and now you're going back to, like, come on. I thought that was the most funny. Not too many people are fond of incels, just to be honest. Incel. I read that incel. I mean that too. Not really. Like the whole incest thing is weird because like on one hand, I don't blame people who believe it. Do I believe in the whole incest thing? Not really. I think that they have a weird like what's the right term? Not parasocial, but they rely on they're very much what's the term that I'm thinking of? It's an actual term where people are they're too clingy with each other. And I think that due to that they're the only people they have left in their life. They have nobody. They have no friends. They have no family. Grace and her dad are having incest. Yeah, it's whoa, allegations, Storps. Suzanne didn't really mean it. She means allegation. She means in Minecraft. I really don't care. I'll let you know. Honestly, I personally don't think so, but I think spiritually it's kind of incestual. Allegedly. But I don't know. I'm not here to debate that. I'm not here to really like fight about that. It's the truth. Ben and Grace seem closer than ever lately. Who let me be let me be clear. I'm not into incest love. No one is. I know. I'm just taking the piss out of it. I'm taking the piss out of all of this. At the end of the day, we're not the authorities. We're not the police. So there's nothing we can really do. But hey, you know what? It makes good. It's so creepy that kissing on stream. She feels him all day. Yeah. Bot Chad. I stumble into here. Who are Ben and Gray? Give me a elaborate pitch rundown. Ben and Grays are locals. They're also known as horror cows. They are probably, if you can look up their names right now, they're considered the most creepiest and most incestual family on YouTube. They have a long history. They have been only on the platform for 2 to 3 years, yet they have basically have a reputation of burning bridges, supposedly having an incestual relationship, going IRL. They're the most insane locales you can imagine. Yet I have worked with them in the not too long ago. If you really want to like actually get into the whole locale about Ben and Grace, I will tell you there's a lot of documentaries, but just a warning, I'll say that once you go into the rabbit hole that is Ben and Grace, there's no turning back. Like there is no turning back with Ben and Grace at all. Like what, and I mean that. Like once you get sucked into their universe, but don't front. You know they fucking. Hey, I gotta keep it professional. I am the. Is there the KF Dread for? Yes, there is the Kiwi Farm Dread. Yes, there is. You can look up Ben and Grace Dorps. Look up the Dorps. Kiwi Farm. There's a whole thread about them and different characters. It is crazy. I've done videos on Napstar. I'm almost becoming addicting. It's almost becoming addicting whenever I still have fun bugging out to them. It is addicting. Ben and Grace are very addicting. That's the thing about you have daddy issues. Ha 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 ha. I mean, like butt chat. Like they have a Kiwi farm. There's multiple videos on them, documentary. They work with they used to work with Keemstar in the local universe. They're just so much wealth of information. I've had access to their archive. You can look in my channel. I've done a lot of their older stuff. Look up Napstar. Look up Naptown. Look up what's a good one? Oh, are we talking about the door? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We are talking about the Dorps. Welcome to the hellhole that is known as. Welcome to the Dorperverse. where I hate myself. I don't hate myself. I love myself. I love the me that I become. You know, guys, you gotta believe in yourself. You gotta believe. My bad. That's hilarious. Oh my dude, dude, my chat. That is hilarious that you stumble onto my channel. Oh, dude, stick around, dude. Dude, we have a lot of side characters from the Dorper Spear. Dude, we have Ruby, we have D-Dog, dude, bot chat, stick around, or watch a lot of my older, or watch my other live stream. I'll tell you this right now, bot chat, some of the people from the Dorper Spear are as crazy, or if anything, crazier than the Dorps. We're here for the long haul, baby. We're here for the future. The future is now. Let's fucking go! If you want Dorp content, do you want a neutral perspective on everything? Welcome to Schizo Spud, where I got to work about Dorp, but I'll solve it and I'll look into it. Sound like some primo kino. Oh, dude, if only you knew the hellhole I've gone through. I'm the only person that is currently covering in the Dorps. I am the last Dorp coverer. I am the last of these people. I've outdid it. I'll survive everybody. Mark Fusion, gone. D-Dog, gone. Ruby, gone. I am the last of the Dorp coverer. I am king of the hill. Hear me roar. I am your conductor. Woo! Welcome to the hype train, baby. Remember to like, share, and sub, and remember to donate if you want, and follow me on Kick if you also want to. Let's go! I need Jesus. I desperately need Jesus in my life. You are my guy now. God damn it! I actually do have a lot of I haven't really covered the Dorps lately, but I do need to do a video on the Dorps. I need to do a video on the latest Dorps stream. Because they only stream on Kick. Do you know how hard it was for me? Do you know how much, dude, bot chat. I had access to their archive, and I'll tell you this right now, bot chat. I had access to their archive. Do you know how much hours I spent just editing out all their slurs? Every other sentence was a slur. You know how hard that was? I got no sleep sometimes. I had no sleep, but I did it. I did the work that nobody wants to do. I was the conductor. I was the madman who did the work. I put in the work that nobody wants to. Not because anybody should do it, but because I you know what? Fuck it. We're here, baby. We're here for the good time. We're here for the fun time. We're here for the good time. Man, this Red Bull's hitting me like a brick of trains right now. Let me get up on my chair. Fuck, I was supposed to cover this shit, but we didn't. Well, I said I haven't heard anything about them in a couple years. Little throwback. Dude. Oh, God. Who's gonna have to tell him? Oh, you didn't hear about the Dorps? You didn't hear about the Dorps chasing down a girl in New Hampshire? You and Joe Sabatoni and Mr. Devin all covered it. Yeah, it's basically. Actually, I'll recommend Mr. Deadman. He does a great job in covering the door. I'll put his channel in the description, in the chat. Go follow him too. He does a great job as well. Joe Sabatoni does a great job in clipping. I got half an hour. Give me the dirt in the short form. So I don't know when the last time you heard about. I don't know when the last time you got into the Dorps, but essentially, I'm gonna assume. So currently, the Dorps right now are focusing on Discord debates. Why you're focusing on Discord debates, I don't know. They try to get Ruby, SpaceX arrested in a content house, and it failed miserably. They try to use Lalo to get Ruby arrested. That failed miserably. A little bit before that, they went to Keemstar's actual compound down in Texas, because Keemstar had an event. They drove all the way from New Hampshire or New England, wherever they're from, to Texas to fuck with Keemstar and his groups of people, which resulted in their Kick and YouTube channel. Well, it resulted in their YouTube channel shut down, and they moved to Kick, and they got suspended on Kick, but that didn't last that long. Then in the midst of that, they also GameStop, RTU, and Ruby. So they literally chased Ruby all over. I think it was I can't remember what city. New Haven. They chased Ruby all over New Haven. Like they in the RV, and then somewhere in the mix, they did that to RTU, Review Tech USA. They literally drove down his house, parked in an area, and it got to the point where RTU had to go buy a gun in the War Chiefs. Oh yeah, and then somewhere after the whole thing, they went to LA. They met a guy called War Chief. Why did they chase Ruby? Ruby was kind of taunting them. I'll get into that. I'll get into what happened with that. But I would say that we'll get into Ruby in a little bit. But they went to LA to go hang out with the guy with War Chief for a month and two. The whole LA arc is wild and crazy and does deserve a coverage of its own. For maybe a little thing. Who's War Chief? War Chief is this alcoholic streamer they met up with that could have been like Grace's boyfriend or husband. That didn't work out. And then really after that, Grace went into a depressed side. Good morning. Just wanted to stop and show support. Have a blessed day. Hey! It's Roxy. Hello, Roxy. How you doing, Roxy? I see you, Roxy. You can't hide from me. Roxy! You can't hide from me! Hi, Roxy. And then somewhere... So then a little bit... Then some point before all of that... the Dorps worked with Keemstar for... Hello! Heart, smiley face, smile. So then somewhere in the mix... the Dorps... Grace didn't work with Keemstar. Yeah, that was the real thing. Take me back. Take me back! And then a little bit after, she got fired from Keemstar, which she kind of did deserve, let's be real. See, eventually, what happened after that? What? Oh my god, there's a lot of shit that happened between then and now. I believe they got into, they were the Manar saga. They had a show called Kings. Yeah, they had a show called The Kings or something with Ben and a guy named Manar and a Muslim Arab guy, and that turned into a bloodfest within the first episode or two. Good times, I covered that. Then the early Ruby stuff, and then the Ava stuff. Manar's saga sucked. Hey, it did suck, but the Manar stuff was funny. There was a lot of funny moments. The Ruby stuff happened a year ago. The D-Dog happened a year ago. D-Dog or Dalmatian Dog is the streamer that he occasionally pops on the channel. Then they went, oh yeah, no, we covered the East Coast podcast. They went to Texas for Fat Camp from Keemstar. That shit was wild. Was resulted in their kick almost getting shut down completely, but it did result in their YouTube getting kicked down. Oh, they tried to, right now, bot Chad. They tried to sue Destiny. They tried to sue Keemstar, and that hasn't gone anywhere. They went to the LA arc. Yeah, we covered that with the War Chief arc, the LA War Chief arc. What else happened before that? What else happened? With a hole in my there's a hole in my stomach. What else happened? A little bit in this year alone. By the way, Spot Tommy has some stream if you want to review them. They're not much though. Yeah, we'll cover them. But yeah, the problem with reviewing TK stream is that he says the N-word a lot, so I have to go through and review and censor them. But we'll do that with the StreamYard stuff later today. Hopefully I'll be able to stream it. 10 backs from chat. This is getting wild. YouTube TY for the rundown. I'll check it out. Thank you. Hey, $10 from chat ballot. Let's go. Woo! That's some good Red Bull. I got me a watermelon. Mm. Thank you. I don't. We were supposed to read an article and we got derailed. Woo! We got derailed, ladies and gentlemen. We got derailed. What's even going on? Who's even on? Oh, we can watch Alright, we can watch some Becky shit if we want. That's good entertainment. I mean, I got some good clips on Becky, so that's fun to watch. So rather than suffering, I think let me organize the back end profile. Rather than suffer, what I'll do is I'll just play it on my end so people don't have to suffer. Let's do this. Let's do image. Hey, fella, don't use the N-word a lot, but yes, last night I had a mild spiral. Good morning, TK. Pay me back, Becky, you rat! You Razorback hog! Yeah, it's not the Element family. Oh yeah. Oh, don't worry. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, Roxy. I do plan on covering your guys' stuff as well. I just don't know what I'm trying to do right now. I just realized that's not what I wanted to do. There you go. That's what. This is what I wanted to do. Cause I do my own clipping. I'm what you call a professional clipper. I mean, that's how I did start this shit anyway. I watched the stream last night. There were a lot of N-words. Damn it, TK! When I'm trying to defend TK. There we go. There we go. I do my own clipping. Let's watch this shit.
Stuart, I have paid all the people who work for me. So I've paid all the people who work for me who don't owe me more than I owe them. Anyway, that's all I have to say on that topic. So Vixie has been paid. The other two actually owe me money. Don't know what to tell you about that one. If you care about the right thing, you got to tell them to pay me the money they owe. Anyway, so here's what's going on with the BBU.
So imagine having that much confidence on stream and saying, you owe me money, guys. Actually, you guys don't understand. They actually owe me. I need to fix this shit on OBS. You guys actually owe me money. You guys don't understand. Or said Roxy still owes money. Is it Becky still owes money? Yes, I addressed it in 6-minute statement on Marnie. How could they owe her money? But I watched a stream last night. They were using the N-word. They still owe money to Roxy. Yes, they still. Yes, Becky still owes money. Oh, we're gonna get into this because this shit. You know, I'm not giving her the views. I mean, I gave her the views last night, but you know what? Fuck you, Becky, because I was right. I'm gonna say it again. I am validated. I was validated. I was 100% validated. You know why I was validated? Because I was right about this shit early on. I called it out. Everybody was like, "Oh, you're Ruby." I'm gonna call out Ruby. Sorry, Ruby, you're being called out. Everybody being called out. I called this shit out months before all of this happened. I called this shit out months. I called that Becky was gonna pull this shit, that she was gonna backstab her audience, that she was gonna screw everybody over. I called this out months. Weeks, damn it. When she came back to the LCU the first time, I called it out. I was validated. And when this shit popped in, she popped back into, oh shit, all the women talking, taking shots at King. Your time is, well, I could have King on, not yet, soon. I was validated. I was calling this out for a long ass time. And then everybody's like, Becky has changed. She's a better person. She's totally, I'm not defending Ruby either. Oh, Ruby taking shit. I mean, Ruby made a whole video or stream calling people sexist and misogynist and an incel if you don't like Becky. And I'm like, what? Do you not know what she's done? Do you not know the shit she pulled? I'm like, I get it. I understand if you don't like. I get it. I understand if people don't like Keemstar. It is what it is. I ain't gonna hate you on that. I perfectly understand. But sometimes people hate somebody so much that they get blinded by their own disdain. That they support people they really shouldn't be doing. Becky saved her head at Fat Canteen had. Miss Rudy said the perverted. That's misogynist. That's hilarious. Unfortunately, Gobble had an issue. Hey, no shit talking Gobble. Gobble is a nice woman, and you have to respect her, TK. Gabo is a great supporter of the community, and Ruby is a spoiled brat, a nepo baby, needing strong medication. Be nice, Ruby. I mean, like, that is something worth talking about. We could talk about the whole situation that happened in Vegas, but like, what's your problem with King? The problem with King is, King, you know, you need to, that was very loud. Like, but let's get into this shit.
Is the BBU no more?
Yes.
Is it no more? Or is it still happening? Can you hear those sounds? Can you at least hear the little alert sounds? Hopefully. Anyway, Zombie, welcome to Becky Gang. You can't hear those sounds either?
Fuck, Sicko, read.
Oh my god!
No!
Stop.
No, I was still fucking I'm not gonna lie, I was still depressed when King Cobra died. Like, I was actually very depressed when King Cobra did pass away. Cause I think it's like, it's in a weird way, like there's like a relatability of being like a kind of that outcast type of individual. Good times.
It's gonna. But the sounds are so. Oh my god. Wait, but the sounds are so pretty. All right, let me do the news first. Then I'll update the sounds. I know. Sorry for the suspense. I'm the absolute worst. Okay. What's happening with the BBU? Well, this may come as a surprise, but.
Oh, you text message? I think I didn't know you mentioned that. Yeah, it's pretty hard. I gotta read chat. It's okay, Virginia. It's not that serious. Chat. Same, Virginia. All the women mad at. I'm mad at TK. It's crazy though. Yeah, it's pretty hard. I was going through our text message the other day and you just had a breakdown. Yeah. I mean, what makes it even sad is that it's really what his dad responds and reacts to the whole situation. I was sad when Cobra died, even though I kind of saw it coming. King never gave me the credit, but I was the one that got Cobra to be guest on low. Really? I did not know that. I did not know that, actually. That is actually good information to know. Keem, gotta give Roxy that information. But I think, I guess it's been some time since we can cover it. The King Cobra stuff was a devastating blow for a lot of people, and like I was deeply saddened by it. Like I was actually very saddened, and I think what makes it very sad was like the dad crying and having a breakdown. Whether like you want to say, oh, it was coming or not, I still think it's still sad. It was a loss of life. I feel like you can't. I feel like that whole situation was heartbreaking. Now there is rumors whether or not his ex had an involvement or not in his death. I'll let that be an allegation. I'll let that be up in the air. Is that to me, it's all the same. The door, Ruby, Lalo, Data, TL, Jeremy, even the LC. It's just a low-cal circus. Yeah. Did you saw the video that his dad made? Cobra made me cry. Yeah, I saw that video too. Did you guys see the clip he did like 4 years ago when he predicted his death fate? It was so wild. Wings deserves to go. Oh God, Virginia. Did you? Oh, I didn't see that. I did not see that clip. I heard a few theories like naked and laughing poisoned him. Or he 3 days ago when he 3-0 went in and got food poisoning. That was wild. See if I can find that clip. Wow, I'm so brain damaged right now. King Cobra. I did not know about that. Now in terms of the theory. Oh, found it. I guess we can watch this. Forget about Becky. We got more important things to do. We got more important things to do. We don't need the Becky right now. We got more important things, like covering King Cobra. Got the clip right here, actually. It was very sad, Suzanne. Yeah. There we go.
What's up, scumbags? We got another thrilling video for you today. It's gonna be another King Cobra JFS.
Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. I'll raise the volume.
I mean,
Plus, his alcoholism could have been the culprit. I've heard that because he was making his homemade beer, or not beer, wine.
very interesting because
You guys,
I believe he was poisoned. Anyways, let's get into the video.
well, I can't sit here in the darkness and brood. You guys are no fun. Kidding.
Let me put the.
Don't take it serious. Okay, there. Is that better?
I got it. Don't
Now
worry
you
about
can
it.
see my ugly ass autistic face.
Oh my god, King.
Is that better? There we go. Ugh. My birthday's coming up this month. And to be quite honest, I am not looking forward to it.
Oh fuck!
I'm sure there's a lot of people who would love to still be 28, and I don't take it for granted as far as that goes. There are some people who probably still wish they were 28, but I'm not looking forward to it. You know? Like, the only thing worth celebrating is I'm one step closer to death's door. Well, while I was getting my wands tubed up, I made a couple of outside videos. One was me sitting at the bus stop, just ranting and raving like I normally do. Basically a Pipe Thoughts video outside. And then the second video was me playing with my family dogs. Although I didn't hold the camera right, that was kind of a mistake. That's alright. We still got a video of me playing with Obi, Lily, and Sadie. Yeah. Sadie just had the saddest look on her face when she saw me leave. And I told her that Mom would be right back and that she didn't have to worry. But I'll be the first to acknowledge I have an eating disorder. But I'm glad I got my wand sold. I work hard at my wand business to get it done. And then they all sold out, which makes me feel good about what I'm doing. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll die of a heart attack when I'm 34. I don't, that's the thing of it, YouTube and Facebook, is I don't want to die, but I accept it. You know? I accept that it'll happen when it happens. Maybe when I'm 34, I'll have a heart attack and die. That'll be nice. But you never know. I haven't gotten to that point yet. I know it's depressing, but nobody ever accused me of being full of sunshine and happiness. Why 34, you ask? Well, because it has numbers 3 and 4, and because my 20s are gone, and I don't want to be 40, so screw it. If I die of a heart attack when I'm 34, so be it. So 27, right now, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll be 34 in 7 years. Oh joy. That's loads of fun to think about. No, not really. course, knowing my luck, I'd live to be 108 and still be just as cranky and miserable. Knowing my fucking luck. Yeah, this is the only one I need for now. I don't need to keep chugging them. Like, this is enough. Take the edge off a little bit, you know. I'm going to sit here and... Now, even though I like to order a pizza when I get my wand money, right now I'm not going to do it because I got to make sure that my wands are shipped out first and I have money to do some laundry. My basket's full of clothes that need to be washed.
Horses. Yeah. I mean, like, let's be real. We don't really, I don't know if we know the exact depth of what caused King Cobra's passing, or what is it. Okay, guys, gonna head out, get my day started, have a good day. You too, Roxy, you too. You have a good one, be safe. God bless. I mean, it is sad that what happened to King Cobra and his death, and I think you can say that there was a lot of factors involved, both environmental and personal choice. I think him spray painting his wand in his apartment didn't add to that. The way he ate, the way he did things, and were not the most healthiest. You can't deny that King Cobra did not live the most healthiest life, but yet he still lived life regardless. All right, I believe they stated that he had like depression, anxiety. He had other severe problems. He was constantly bullied and ridiculed a lot of the time. I mean, if anything I can say is that he never really gave up. I mean, yeah, I know he did pass away so young, and it is very eerie. But, all I can say is, like, we can learn, we can grow, we can be better. I mean, the King Cobra legacy would probably still live on for years to come. Maybe it's ridiculous, maybe I'm being a little, like, sentimental, but I think, like, regardless of that, you shouldn't give up. Like, there's a lot of King Cobras out there in the world we live in that you should reach out to. You should be willing to help. You should be willing to guide them, because a lot of them do need that. Especially though it's not eerie. Well, not eerie, but what I think it is maybe, I mean, like, you can tell that he was quite suicidal even back then. At least how I see it, he is quite suicidal, but yet, maybe with all the shit that has happened to him, I don't know. I think maybe if he got more appreciation and more people reached out to him, maybe he would have lived a little longer. But on the other hand, the lifestyle he had up to that point didn't help. You had a culmination of environmental and personal choices that led to its, passing. And we don't even know. Maybe he did predict that he'll die from a heart attack at 34. That is very sad. Maybe with the death of Ozzy, it hit him so hard because one of his dreams was to meet Ozzy. He wanted to meet Ozzy face to face. That was his idol. That was his star, essentially his god. I mean, I do hope that they're in heaven at least, like rocking it out and enjoying it, you know. And I'm not trying to get pessimistic or cynical or even like depressing, but in the end, it's, you know, don't give up. I mean, life is hard, life is brutal, but giving up is never an option. I mean, giving up is an option. Drinking yourself every night, smoking yourself every night, waiting for your lung to collapse or your liver to give out. But it's like, you know, don't give up. Never give up. You know, King Cobra, even though he had depression, will at least tell you that much, like to never give up and keep pushing. It made him not live the best life, but nevertheless, he still lived life to his fullest. And you really can't expect people to live life the way you expect them. I learned that the hard way. You know, it's still sad. I think what makes it even sadder is the fact that, you know, King Cobra's dad has to know the fact that he outlived his son, and I think that's what makes it difficult. It's one thing for a parent, it's one thing for a child to outlive the parent. That's a normal part of life. But it's another thing to see the child pass before the parent does. And to live with that for the rest of your life is brutal, especially with King Cobra. I know, I can't remember Clint, the name, right? Clint was somebody who heavily watched King Cobra and was very much part of his life. And I'm not denying that Clint could have done a better job raising it. Oh, no, I think he did a good job. I feel so bad for his father. I think a lot of people do. I think a lot of people genuinely do feel bad for his dad. Again, to outlive your son, it's a brutal. Especially as a man, especially as a male. Like, that's probably much more of an effect, right? I can only imagine what would it be like as a father to lose your son. I can only imagine just the traumatic effect that it will have on you for the rest of your life. You know, I don't know. I'm not a father, so maybe I'll never know that feeling anytime soon. But I can only imagine just how much it affected him for the rest of his life. I think we can move on. I think we can move. Oh, this is interesting. Ivixie. Did a tweet right? Let's go check that out. It's kind of related to what we've been covering, so I think why not? Let's go check that out. Praying mantises always get their revenge. I guess so. I guess they do. Junk. Praying mantises always get their revenge. Bing bada boom, here we are. What am I doing? There we go. Oh, that works out. That actually works out better. Let's see. Bye nap town. Bye nap time. Nap time. I'm still awake. We'll go on for a little longer.
The thing is, the type of content that I was creating before was very much LCU style content, right? And the problem is, even the LCU is fucking sick of LCU style content. No one wants to see that shit from 2016 anymore. It's played out and it's old. So I was doing some of that content a little bit over here when I tried to carry over Queens, carry over my legacy. Hi, Alice. But I think that content is old, played out, and you could tell because if you watch anyone else doing that sort of content, like Savage or Roxy or even Ivixie, all their numbers suck. So I'm sorry, I don't want to go down the road of sucking. I want to succeed.
What's really funny about all of that is, about Becky saying all of that is, like, it's kind of crazy to say something so blatantly like that. Like, she said something like, all the numbers suck, all the numbers are going low, yet you barely even, you went down from Like let's be real. Like Becky at one point was getting around like 600 viewers, 400, like 5 to 600 viewers, and now then it started to drop more and more. Now she went below 200 viewers, like even sub 100 viewers. It was really bad. I mean, it's just like, it's like you went on about like, oh, their views suck, their numbers suck, and yet it's, I wouldn't say hypocritical, but it's just like, why are you like dog on their views? Like, then later on she said like, well, I don't care if I get only 100 viewers as long as they support. It's like, what? Like, I don't think it's a little hypocritical. I just see it as like, how can I say this? I just see it as like, you're tooting your own horn that you can't even toot anymore because you have no right to. And it's like, after this, she did nothing but a whole tarot card reading stream. And I'm like, you barely made your numbers. She wanted like, what, $500 to do a video? I don't know if I even have the clip to that. I'd be shocked if I don't have the clip to that. Actually. There we go. We can do this. Like she wants $500. I think it's like actually part of the early part of that stream. She like wants $500 to do videos. I'm like, just do the video. Do your job as a content creator or as a YouTuber. Making videos should legitimately take you less than an hour to do. It's so annoying. I need $500 to do like, what new video series? 500? Like, are you fucking joking? Like, I don't want to say this, but it's like, no wonder why you like, like, you don't need $500. Because originally the $500 was used for, like, if I remember if Roxy's still in the chat or not. I believe the $500 was meant to be split between Roxy and Becky. And then, like, 30% of it was meant to go to taxes. And then you're still keeping the $500? Just lower it down. You don't need $500. If you lower it down to $250, it will work way better for you.
The BBU is no more. Because now it's called the BBN! The Becky Boop Network. At least you could hear my air horn. All right, so the BBU isn't going anywhere. The network still exists. For now, it's me and Gemini. However, we are changing it from BBU to BBN. I am tired of being so closely associated with the LCU. So fuck that. We don't want the U at the end of the name because the U can get out of here, okay? We don't want that. So it's the BBN, Becky Boop Network. It should be the BBN, right? That's always made more sense. I mean, I did think of a few others. Like, I thought of BBW, Becky Boop World, or BBC. We won't talk about that one. But yes, it's going to be the BBN. Now, as far as the network goes, moving forward, it is still something I want to build up. However, it's not as much of a priority right away because I am completely changing the type of content that I do. And since I'm kind of the cornerstone of the network, I need to rebuild up my own show, most likely for a while, before I bring in new people. BBC Becky Boop Central. Don't start with making me laugh. I can't with you guys. Don't say it's buffering. I know it's not buffering. It can't be. All right, but so anyway, here's what's going to happen with my content going forward. I think you guys are going to like this. It's going to take a bit of getting used to, but this is the Becky Boop Show, so I will continue to do everything that interests me. However, what will the crux of the show be? What will the main theme be? What will the main topics be? Yes, break-in cheeks. For some reason, I thought of like cheeks and spreading bread with that one. I did know that Michael got fired. Serves him right. Sucks to suck, Michael. My room is clean except for the parts you could see. Sorry, every part that's not on camera is sparkling. I don't know what to tell you. Oh my God, why am I gonna get the giggles? All right, so.
Sounds like her room is still, her house is still dirty. Like, really? You can't. I mean, you can say what you want about Tina, but your place is still dirty. Like, I just don't like her face or her voice or her body or her person. I never really liked Becky. I'm just gonna be honest. I've never liked her to begin with for the longest time, and still don't. Do I have another clip? I do. I have a bunch of clips
that I get from the tarot cards and advice from me. So if you want shitty, ridiculous, wild advice, there you get the Becky Boop advice. If you actually want some good, well-centered advice from spirit, I could get that for you too with the cards. So every show we may have a different theme. All right, today's going to be pretty laid back and open. It's just a Tarot Tuesday, but we might do relationship questions some days of the week, business questions other days.
I mean, like, imagine, like, taking relationship or business from her. Like, I don't don't really believe in the whole tarot stuff. It's just not my thing. But, like, imagine you paying, like, $5, $20, $100. Like, imagine paying that much money for this. It's $100 for a private reading. Dude, there are people on TikTok that do it for, like, a fraction of the price. You really think you're that good of a reader? It's like a LARP. It feels like a LARP. You see D-Dog, Dorfcore saying that he's 112 IQ and the best chess player to ever live. If he's 130 IQ and best chess player to ever live, why the hell are you on YouTube? Why aren't you working like an engineer or a government job? And if you're the best chess player to live, why aren't you like out and actually playing chess on a professional level? Then I'm sorry to say that the difference between playing online chess and real life chess, there's a very big difference. Especially when you have to deal with a lot more pressure and there's a lot more there's more of a time thing and everything. So why are you like, D-Dog, get over yourself, dude. I like you sometimes, but like, get over yourself. Don't act like this. Don't act like this. Especially this sector. Yeah. Like in this sector, no one cares. Like, it's like, I don't know why people have to pretend they're high and mighty or they're better than each other. We're literally like in the bottom of YouTube. We're in the bottom end of the barrel. Like, none of us are better than each other. All of us are like degenerate or have family problems or drug addiction. It's like, we're not better than each other. Like, get over your fucking self, dude. Like, and like D-Dog, if you're really this high as, like, he said he hasn't played another human in a while, then go play another human. I don't know what, you don't act high and mighty. None of us are better than each other. At least I have the balls to open. I mean, like, hell, say what you want about Ruby, but Ruby is, you know, well, a lot of things you can say about Ruby, but at least you can say that Ruby is willing to say, like, she's not better than most people. Sometimes.
We could do girl world related questions other days. There's all different themes for every day of the week. So that's going to be one thing, right? The other thing, Amber Heard's Turd, thank you for your $2. Actually, they both owe me several grand in damages. However, so that's where we're going to start. That's going to be the start with tarot stuff. Now, oh my God, Gemini. That's so sweet. He's Lord of the Flies.
All right, let's move on. I think I have one more clip.
With the intent that whoever needs to hear the message receives it when they're meant to. And that's the beauty of doing videos instead of streams, but it works for streams as well. It means that if you get a recommended video from me and it has a reading in it and it pops up for you, probably means there's a message for you from Spirit in there. Oh, Cece, thank you so much with the 5 gifted. Oh, I'm so excited.
You see, yep. Especially, he said he hasn't played. So he makes those shorts of himself because he sees himself as the perfect specimen. I mean, like, recently he was trying to say we're all actors and that him and Ruby's whole fighting was an act. It's like, dude, stop coping. Stop trying to double down or trying to make the situation like that. Exactly, we're all equal for the most part. Yeah. I mean, none of us are better than each other. Like, God created man, Smith and Wesson made them equal, 100%. I used to do really good tarot card reading, but I got quit because of the bad things happened to me. Yeah, that's why I don't mess with that kind of stuff. It's my rules, so not mess with that or tamper with that kind of stuff. Learned that from first-hand experience. But like, what I'm trying to say is, like, like I know D-Dog on the Discord was saying that like, oh, me and Ruby are acting. Me and Ruby planned this out, and it was one big script. And it's like, dude, like, don't just take the L for what it's worth. I bought that. I said I bought that. I bought the Corley deck. My life has been a disaster since I never ever used that. The deck, yeah. Yeah, I don't mess with that stuff. I have a clear rule to stay away from things like that for a lot of reasons. What I'm trying to say, but I mean, like, yeah, like, I don't know why he's acting like this. I think he's just kind of coping and having like a negative response with all the Ruby stuff that just happened. It's like, dude, just take the L. Like, stop pretending that like the Ruby stuff was crazy. Say what you must about Ruby, but it's like, come on, D-Dog. It's not like you didn't. Who cares?
We needed to start rebuilding our community. Meta, I did pay. I paid Vixie. Can you please tell Roxy and Savage to pay? Can you please tell them to either pay me or sue me or shut the fuck up? Either shit or get off the fucking pot, ladies. You knew if you had a case and you knew if there was no fraud, you would have fucking sued me already. Oh, and Roxy, I thought you were sending me papers last Monday. Isn't that what you lied and told your viewers, that you were taking me to big boy court? Funny, it's been over a business week and no motherfucking papers, bitch. Where's my fucking papers? Nobody cares about how many viewers Keem has. I'm not Keemstar. I'm also making niche content. Of course, that's the thing. They just want to cry about it and make all the money. Let me tell you guys, I've seen what they've made on their streams from blaspheming me, all right? They've probably made more from those streams than they ever made here to begin with, all right? By talking shit about me. So I don't want to hear it. I know Savage did. Little Savage, that dripping, wet, wrinkly old cunt. Yes, I'm going to say my old favorite word. Savage saying she would settle. I would settle for $2,000. Bitch, you never even made $2,000. Get the fuck out of here. You never even made $2,000. You're gonna settle for $2,000. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. We never even agreed on what the payment splits were gonna be for Queens because you left so fast. We never even got to talk about that. So I don't even know if I owe you any money for that, for what it's worth. Of course, if you hadn't committed fraud, I would have paid you a best estimate as well as I could have. But, you know, instead you chose to be a dripping, wet, soggy cunt. I'll tell you guys, Savage and Roxy, if you want your money, there are 2 ways to get it. 1, take me to court. I notice neither of you have chosen that option so far because you know that you've both committed fraud. So allow me to introduce you to the second option that most people with a brain use. The second option is something called settling. Now, I don't feel good about not paying you guys either. I love paying my employees. There's nothing that gives me greater happiness, even when they fucking suck. And by employees, I mean subcontractors in this case.
I like how she had to clarify they're subcontractor and not an employee. Kind of a disrespect, if you want my honest opinion. Even if they're a subcontractor, you still treat them as employees or just as people. I feel like she's like, I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of like a disrespectful thing to say that. And the way she acts and her mannerism, I don't understand the fraud part. No one does. I think if you take it too serious, you have fun with tarot. But I can't really blame my deck on my problems. Junk, I bought 2 decks off of Amazon, the usual Rider Wit in another deck. I learned all 72 cards in meaning. I even burned another full one and tried. Becky's so wrong. Savage made a lot of money. Morning Spawn, hello. Hey, Becky's annoying. Savage is cool. Oh yeah, we'll watch the Savage Roxy stream in a little bit, so don't you worry. I'm probably gonna play Call of Duty on top of that. Or we'll play something. We'll play a game. So we have 2 things going on in the stream tonight. I mean, what's the best way I could explain this? Let's be serious and honest here for a hot second. the way Becky acts is very managerial, very much like a manager, very much like a boss. Like, I did nothing wrong. How, like, if you ever work with like a manager or an assistant manager who acts like this, then you know what I'm talking about. Like, they're never wrong. They're always telling the truth. They're trying to give you options, but they're really trying to force you down one path. It gives off really like middle management vibes. I mean, supposedly she said that she worked in middle management. She was like some type of manager or something. Or not manager, something like an Apple, which explains so much of her behavior. Really does, actually. Savage made more than her first 3 minutes of her stream than Becky made in her entire stream. I feel like it's comparable to looking for signs in general to lead you in the directions. I mean, I do think the world or universe or God, however you want to believe, does give us signs or direction in life for us to decide. That's always been a thing in human history. Yeah, Savage did make more money. I mean, Savage and Roxy made more money in their stream than Becky did. And I think it has to do with the way they act. Where I think Becky is trying to play out a role and try to be fake as possible. Savage and Roxy are who they are in the end of the day. Right? And I think that's really important to understand.
So that we're not mincing any words here. I would love nothing more than to come to an agreement with you and pay you something that we both deem is fair. But there's no way in hell that you committed fraud against my company and that you're getting away without paying damages.
To be fair, I don't even think the BBU is a real company. Like, you can make the case that the LCU is a real company, the real entity. Knowing Keemstar, he probably did trademark that in Locale Live or the Locale Universe. And so there's probably something about that, right? You can make the case for that. But in terms of like Becky, like, I don't see any trademarks. I don't really see any like names or LUU or LC or LLC or something of that variant. So it's not a real company. It's not a real company the state can tax. They're saying it's a company, but really it's less of a business. It's really more of like a self-employed business. It's not a real company. No one's gonna put them down like I work for Becky Boob Universe. People are just gonna look at you like, what? At least with you can put down like in the LCU, you can at least put down like I works with Keemstar. Or you can put down Keemstar company as a reference. At least there's that, right? You can ask them, hey, can I use your company or can I use your name or something at the reference because I worked under you. What the key ingredient if it's not you're looking to get people to want to give you their money? What's the key ingredient if it's not you're looking to get people to want to give you? I have no I don't know, like what the key ingredient if it's not your looks to get people to want to give you money? I don't know. It's a good question. But yeah, I don't think the BBU or the BBN is a proper company. You call it a company, but it's not a real company. It's like it's the equivalent of like somebody. It's like the equivalent of like somebody that's doing landscaping for the summer. It's not a real Miss Piggy. Is all I see in Becky. Really similar. I mean, that's what it is. It's like the Dorp saying the same thing. It's not really a company. You just call it a company to make you sound like you're proud of yourself. Like, it's self-deluding. I mean, people do it for a reason, but it's like, come on, you're not a real company, you're not a real LLC, you're not of anything like that. I wouldn't even know if you even have technically. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she did trademark everything. So if she did, then I'm wrong. Then I'm wrong. I always worked a real job, so I don't know. True. I mean, the key ingredient to have people give you money is just be yourself, be cool, be entertaining, bring something that people, do something that people like you to do, or just be yourself and just keep doing it and pushing it, right? Especially on YouTube, as long as if you're yourself or entertaining, people will come to you and give you money. It's like when I looked at D-Dog, for example, and how he was just demanding people to give him money. It's like, well, what are you doing that it's making people want to give you money? Because the time went on, people kind of had more reason to not give you money than they did. And it kind of got to the point where you even said, like, oh, when I get monetized, I guess the season stuff is entertaining, usually the ad, it's usually, but that's so entertainment, but usually ads pay for that. Yeah, that is true. I mean, like in the case of D-Dog, he kind of went on. Like, I mean, like one thing that really kind of irked me about D-Dog was like how he said like, when I become monetized or I become a member, I'm gonna make all my stuff private and member. It's like, well, you're not gonna get views. You're not gonna get. People are not gonna pay. It's like, dude, you're looking at this so wrong. Like you're thinking your content is hot shit, but it's like, what are you doing that people want to give you money? And the same thing with Becky. It's like the $500 to make a video is ridiculous. Why don't you just make the video anyway? Lalo getting like that is kind of rude. It is rude. It is always people. But here's the thing about Lalo: people hate him so much that they would give him money. But in the end, how long is that going to last? In the end, it just, I know I do the grifting, right? I do gold all the time. I do the grifting, right? But it's like, I just do it because it's pretty funny. But I don't really expect people to give me money. Yeah, I do the grifting thing. I'm gonna out myself. So if I was Damien, I would not give a shit if being asked so direct. Honestly, the money, me, is it me, money, me. I mean, like, what just happened to just talking on the microphone and just being yourself and hoping people, and just giving what people want to hear or give what your take on things. I said, if I was Damien, I would not give shit if not give a shit being asked so directly. It's you have to really have high-end content and getting hundreds of dollars super chat to put a video behind payment and membership. Always Sunny in Philadelphia always comes to mind when money grift is grifting. Oh yeah, that's a good reference. Yeah, you really have to have high-end content to be getting hundreds of dollars super chat. Lalo is getting rude. Yeah, but it's like what it is with Lalo is he got a taste of success, he got a taste of the money, and now he needs it. He needs the addiction. He needs spot. Hello, chatlet. D-Dot expecting that all his level of at his level is delusional. It is delusional. It is quite delusional. Like you're not at that level. It's like if I did that shit, people will get mad at me. Like I'm not dumb enough. I mean, I'm happy if people give me $1, $2, or sub on Gig, right? Like I know I do I jiggle the money in front of the microphone, but like I'm just doing it for fun at this point. And I know, and occasionally I'll bring up, hey guys, but usually I would just rather people sub and like, so we can get 1,000 and we can get that AdSense and we can get the advertisement, and that can at least like supplement that, so I don't have to constantly like, hey guys, give me money, guys, I need your money, guys. Remember, like I still do that, but it's like I try not to do it that often. I try to do it, especially I don't know. Lala asked for money a lot in his stream. I asked him a basic question, and he said like pay me. Like, hi Spot, just got in. Oh, good morning, Stinky Bro. Or good evening. It's probably morning. It's probably evening where you guys are living. Yeah, but it's like, yeah, I noticed that Lalo demands payments for every little thing, and it's like, dude, come on. Lalo's still not enough to get Grace collab, unfortunately. It's tough. I mean, I'm more likely to get the Grace collab at this point. Like at this point, like if I decided right now, like, hey, I'll go up to Grace, I'll do an interview on Grace right now. Right, if I did that right now, I think people would actually support me big time to go to Grace and help. Hell, let's even like add, let's even add Ruby at that point. I gotta sneeze. Give me a second. Sorry, sneezing. Lalo demanding payment. What the fuck is he? Lalo demanding payment. What the fuck? What the fuck? He subs to him. He has viewers. Bless him. Bless you. Bless you. Frog sneeze. Frog sneeze. When is Lalo going to realize Grace hates him? Never. I mean, he doesn't really care. Frogs. I mean, I don't think Lalo cares if people hate him or love him. Bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I like the... Ever think about TCS so you don't have to read low? Yes. Actually, does anyone like Lalo? Hold up, can I get TTS going? Hold up! Can I get GTS? I think I should be able to get TTS going. Can I get TTS going? Trigger trust. Can I even get it? I'm pretty sure I can get it. Message animation. Can I not do that here? Do I have to pay for that? Can I? She's only going to meet him if she can get something worthwhile that keep buzzing around unwanted. Okay, I didn't even realize. Oh god, he's like annoying mosquito. Right, Lalo just asked for money for quests and I mean, no, Lalo demands people to pay him to go on stream, and it's like, dude, come on. Come on, Lalo. You're not that person, Lalo. She's only going to say that keep buzzing around unwanted. His political viewers like him, I think. Somewhat. I mean, he's like your basic Arizonian conservative, so I really don't give a shit. Alert box. Is it alert box? Skip. Browsers. How do I even do this? Alert delay. How do I do TTS? Do I have to do the plugin for it? What the fuck? Oh, clean. Oh, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Can we? Hold on. No. Oh, I didn't know we can do that too. Holy shit, there's a lot of things. YouTube member go? Huh. Huh. They do a lot. I didn't know that. Wait, what am I doing? I'm being distracted. I'm being distracted. Oh, we're worried about added to the list. Yeah, added to the list. There's just a couple of being supportive last night. I think his political viewers are starting to hate him. Yeah. Lalo literally knows that Lalo can give her a percent of his donos. Lalo's never gonna give him money. Give Brace money. What are you talking? Obviously, really hates Lalo for some reason. He's always in his chat ripping on. I mean, hitting a Lalo is pretty easy. Real talk. A lot of these new streamers or channel holders will do better if they drop speaking. Of Grace and the door. Probably. But I only talk about them because of the low-cal stuff. Really, besides that, I really don't bring up the dwarf. If anything, I think I more or less talk more about the other people around the dwarf. Sue's ex-wife was in his chat yesterday calling him all types of things. It was crazy. OPC hating on Lalo's getting OPC hatred on. That's so funny. That's funny as fuck. Oh yeah. It's funny. I think it's pretty funny.
There's no fucking way. So if you want to start squaring away numbers, let's talk. They did work. The problem is it doesn't matter. They worked. Let's say they worked and made $1,000, but they caused $3,000 worth of damages. All of a sudden, they owe me $2,000. Yes, they worked and made a set amount of money. However, they did more damages. That caused me more than they ever made here. So...
you guys see Deadman wanting to get all the guys that he have issues with Ruby together and get them up and want to be a villain. He said that would be fucking comical. I mean, honestly, Ruby should just go with it. I think if that does happen, Ruby should just take the piss out of it and make fun of it and just have a good time. Love him or hate him, Lalo has had a few W's doing IRL. The door don't want to collab. They're not going to contribute to anyone's success. That's a fair valid point. I mean, things are looking right now. Lalo's stocks are high in the sense that he is starting out. He's branching off doing his own stream. I mean, at this point, I may as well just A-log or even stream snipe Lalo. That would be more. The problem with the Dorp now is that they're There are now too many popular Val streamers for them to collab with because of good people probably won't. Val, yeah, I mean, yeah, that is a problem. The dwarfs don't want to collaborate with a lot of. They just don't want to collaborate, and the way they act, it's also quite disrespectful. It's like, come on, you're not better than these streamers. Like, I really hate this whole thing about like, I'm better than you or I'm better than this streamer. It's like none of us are better than each other. None of our content is that good, right? Let's be real. Let's not be like stupid or anything. None of our content is like top tier. Let's stop pretending it is, right? Let's stop pretending it's any good better than anybody, right? None of us really edited our video that well. Most of us don't know how to edit. Most of us don't know how to like go through CapCut and like censor words out. Like it's like, come on. Like the dwarves have this weird tendency to feel like they're better than these other streamers, but like, are you really better than these streamers? Not really. Like the dwarves can be entertaining. They could be fun to watch when they actually put in the effort. Ruby edited and is a natural streamer. Okay, that's fair. Okay, that's fair. But like, even still, I don't hate Lalo. He's kind of a snot. I don't really hate anyone except Grace Low. No, just kidding. I just think she's an awful person. That's fair. A Hunger Burger King nugget spot will be $100 versus soon. I missed Cal going through the dorp lore. I came in at the end. Was he sock at all? I think she was. But the problem with Kel, it's like you had an ample opportunity to get all this information. It's like when you collaborate with somebody, you should at least be up to date with their stuff and what they're talking about. Dorp thinking they're better than anyone with peak mental insanity, ironic. I mean, like that's how they felt about towards the end of the whole content house stuff. The way Ben acted and the way he responded to everything. I hate a lot of chatter that used to not care, but it is bothering me a lot. I don't follow the dwarves. I only because of Ava entertaining at HFF. I do know his entire side. I do know his entire side. I've never really got into the HFF. I feel like I need Ava to explain the HFF lore to me in like full details because I do not know anything, bar from what I've seen of Ava. I've never got into the healthy family part. I just never did. I know who Jedi Joy is. I'll set the music stop. I know who Jedi Joy is just a little bit. I just never found her that like, I just never really got into them. I just didn't really care for them. But yes, that is true. I said Jung. That's when it comes to say it's really literally known as. It's like you're literally known as a daddy-daughter incest couple online, but you act holier than now. Yeah, Jung. That's when it's time to take a break. A little junk, really. Ooh, junk. Oh, junky, junk. I was thinking that too. Junk. Oh, Junk. Maybe you should just stick in one chat. Junk, maybe you should just come to my chat only. Where wholesome. My chat is very wholesome. Nothing bad ever happens in chat. D-Dog. Let's read my messages. Yeah, you're the nice ones. You're the nice ones I hate. You're nice to the ones I hate. I know. That's my problem. I am way too nice to the people. I'm way too nice to people. I don't have to be nice, but I do know that I could hate on people, but I just don't have it on me. I really don't have like a lot of. I don't have a lot of energy to hate on people unless I have to. I'm not gonna hate on the dwarves all the time. I mean, like I did call them out on some shit. you know, you know. What the fuck we were talking about? Fuck, we've derailed again. Son of a bit, it's better to be neutral in your position. Yeah, I like my neutral position. I mean, it's how I'm able to get Ava. It's how I'm able to get Jeremy, TK, D-Dot. It's how I'm able to get these people onto my panels. Because I do think being someone neutral, even if your opinion may align with one person to another, I think it's my position. It's better to put that aside. It's not like I don't understand the people who like or dislike Dorbs or like or dislike Ruby. It's not like I don't understand it. It's just like to me, it's like it's just beneficial. And if people think like, oh, is that a problem? Then it is what it is. Like it is what it is. Just because I choose to be a neutral or act like that, doesn't mean I don't have opinions about like. It's not like my opinions don't go deeper than that. I just see it as like, is it worth really burning myself constantly on hating people? No, not really. Some panelists are actually crypto. It's kind of weird platform. People like that. It's a weird platforming. People like that. Yeah, it is, but it's like that's where a lot of the content and fun comes with that. It's part of the territory. Junk, I have every now and again when you start to take stuff too, I go watch videos that I enjoy in the past before I found the Sakatora. Junk, I agree. What the hell did dog doing on this? Hold up. It looks like D-Dog is trying to get back with Grace. Hell, D-Dog, just cut it. Just stop, dude. You look kind of ridiculous and a little pathetic when you do shit like that. Whatever. What were we gonna talk about? Yeah, this shit. Let's get this over.
But we can all notice that they're both too pussy and too cowardly, and that's why they have to go cry on Savages or Roxy's or whatever fucking irrelevant stream that they're on.
Steam.
Because they're both too pussy to talk to me. Ladies, if you want your money, Savage, you probably would have been paid with no problem. I probably would have never realized that there was fraud going on had it not been for the fact that you turned on me that night and were in that group chat with Mike and Keem. You told on yourself, and I got the proof for the court behind me.
That's really it.
I don't.
Alright, let's move on to the next show. It's like I hate watching too much. Like Mr. Brew, that's a good suggestion. That's a very good suggestion, Mr. Brew, Mr. Stinky Brew. What else is going on? What the fuck? What the fuck is going on in John Gold today? See what else is going on. I guess we can watch the Savage stuff from last night. I guess that's something worth watching. Let me pop it up here. Give me a second, guys. Oh no, we can watch some Breaking Bad. I don't feel like watching Breaking Bad. Let me go find it. Boom, boom. Where do I have it here? I had it here like a minute ago. What about the Lalo stuff when we do the StreamYard panels? I think that's what the best thing to do when it's coming to. Like,
they were 9 away
serious?
from freeing the Grays. Look at that.
I think when it's coming to the Lalo stuff, I'd rather watch that on. I'd rather watch that on a panels type style. What the fuck? Why is it not capturing what I want to capture? What the fuck is it so stupid as for? This episode's gonna be the end of my. It's just gonna be like the death of me. Let me put this in the background. Okay. Stinky Brew, you owe a Vinny. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's never gonna end. There we go. There we go. I got his work. You didn't want the photos. Ah! Let me get this. Guess we can have this here. I guess we can have a game. You guys want me to play? I guess we can play like Call of Duty. We can put it right here. Let me pop Call of Duty real fast. Let's have to go through a fucking update. No, that's Minecraft. My bad. Could play some COD while we watch this shit. Doing two things at once. Doing two things at once. That's where the fun comes in, guys. That's where the real fun comes in. I don't know why. There we go. Or is it a masculine arm joint? No matter. It said it needs less vein. It needs less vein. You guys are wilding today. You guys are really wilding. You guys are at it today. You guys are in full swing mood right now. We need it to be veiny. We need the extra veins. Did somebody actually ask Stinky Brew to do that? That is wilding. Okay, I don't hit the power button. There we go. Have you not heard of Napstar? Have you not heard Napstar? I'm destable at the moment. Yeah. Oh yeah, Stinky is technically crippled for the time being. Reap Stinky Brew. He's creepy. He's not creepy. He's crippled. He can't walk. He can't sleep. He can't do anything. This one goes out to Mr. Brew. It's your knee, that jack. Your hands are good to work. It's like that's a good point. That's a good point, Stinky Brew. What are you doing? I thought you can sure. No, thinking about it, I should have played. Oh my god, I have to do a stupid ass update. Fuck me.
Y'all, we had us a long ass weekend.
Yeah,
Yes,
we can let
did.
this play
How
out.
you doing, Roxy?
Oh, I'm not doing. I'm
Big Star Super chatted
Key with a split. I love it. Holy fuck, thank you so much.
Thank you, Becky.
There we go. Thank you.
Pirate flag emoji.
Thank you, guys.
Cigarette
Holy shit.
emoji.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Nolan. Release the crack.
Yeah,
Team
poor Stinky
splitting.
Brew. He's so
I love
over.
it.
It's
I love
Stinky over. laying about all day,
Oh,
Smith
shit.
talking about
we were
D
just gonna
Dog after
compare it
D
out.
Dog.
we were
It's
gonna
like,
talk
oh
and
my
spill our,
god.
give our sides. We talk the bullshit. We call the bullshit out. And
Laying
Becky
all
get it. Run
about
her
Mr.
fucking
Brew
mouth saying, "We can't make
talking,
money. We
taking
don't do
after.
nothing."
Yeah,
So we
Stinky
were like,
Brew,
you
are
know
you
what?
pulling a
Okay,
D Dog on us?
Fuck the queens.
Stinky
We're gonna
Brew,
show
we
them
don't
we can
need
make
that.
fucking
We don't
money.
need another
We can
D
do it
Dog.
because our people fucking care.
We sure
And
can.
I exit out the game like an
Cheers.
idiot.
Cheers.
Absolutely. You know
Bitch.
what? I'm a fucking. You know what?
You know what? I'll do one with you. Hold on. I'll do one
Oh,
with
there
you.
you
I
go.
got one left. Cause this
Never
bitch,
mind, we
I
got
got
it.
to stay calm. I got to stay calm.
Bitch, I got so
Becky, you
drunk the
better
other day.
get fucked up.
Laying
Kids,
about all
look at
day.
her.
Come on.
Oh my god, Ken, thank you so much. We about to handle it. You know that.
Red
Hell
heart.
yeah.
There we go.
Ken.
There we go.
Thank
I
you,
gotta
Ken.
give me a
Thank
second,
y'all
guys.
so much coming on through, showing up, showing out. What you guys say now, Becky? Would you
Yeah.
want 3750 over there, bitch?
Twisted SMF.
Give it a second, guys. Give it a
Hell
second.
yeah,
We'll get
thank
Call of
you,
Duty up in a
Twisted.
minute.
Let's go.
I love you people. Oh my god.
I
Look
gotta
and
go.
learn, Becky.
Option. I
Look and
gotta go.
learn. These are real
Mr.
supporters,
Brew, no
bitch.
layup out around here. You get to drawing.
Bitch.
Yeah,
Oh my
Mr. Stinky
God.
Brew, what are you supposed to do?
Yeah.
Where are you like?
She's been
Where are
on
you
for what?
advertising
An hour?
your
We already
stream?
made more than her.
Stinky, you were literally on my panel advertising your stuff, and I was like, all right, Stinky.
Thank you so much.
Here you go,
Futures.
Stinky. Well,
Thank
we'll
you,
advertise your
Joe,
stuff.
my
Stinky,
buddy,
you
Queen
literally
Sexy
said, I'm
Joe.
gonna get back to streaming. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm like,
I was at
cool.
Walmart today. Holy fuck, Gem. Wow.
Fly.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, what happened to that,
Oh,
Mr. Stinky
Becky,
Brew? What
you're
happened
only
to
down-
that?
You're down 163 viewers. Oh,
Oh,
did people come to
God.
see the real content?
Making sure I got this all right.
This is crazy already.
Alright, give me a second, guys.
Gem's outrageous with the 20. It's always Savage's fault. Savage. That's right. No matter where you go, it's your fault, bitch.
Listen, your knees. You don't have knees,
Thank you so much.
Stinky.
She's from the UK. She literally stays up to watch us. Thank you so
Stinky, you
so
don't
much.
have knees.
Let's see what else. Shell Rocks. Hey, F you, Becky.
Shell
That's right. You
Rocks.
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
fat
Daddy.
August
Thank you,
bitch.
Shell
Super
Rocks.
chatted
Thank you.
Hold up.
Becky, you been
You wanted to be
lying.
gone.
Game
Pig
capture.
emoji. Pig emoji.
At
Becky,
existing.
you've been
Listen.
lying for an hour. I done took your viewers and you ain't made but $108, and I've already doubled that, bitch.
There we go.
So suck
There
my
you
ass,
go.
whore.
Look at that shit.
Give me a second,
You
guys.
been like
I am
6
a
fucking
professional.
minutes,
6 minutes,
Wait,
bitch.
fucking go.
I'm a
Listen,
professional.
she wanted to do a goal.
Make
She
it
wanted to reach
smaller,
a goal
move
weight by
this
her
right
birthday of
here.
180 pounds or whatever. Bitch,
Probably I
the
can do
slicey
this
you're
way.
about to
I
get with
probably
that
could
fucking
set
fat
this
off your
up
back,
way
I
better than
promise
this.
you, I'll let you reach your goal. I'll help you, bitch.
It's the
I'll
purge.
help you.
Purge that.
So if you guys want to
Fucking
watch me
man.
play Call of Duty, we got it right here in the corner. We got Call of Duty right here in the corner. He's doing
I
too
wanna
much will
fucking
cause
rip that,
damage.
swear to God, I
Mr.
wanna
Like, take
prove
care of 7 He'll properly.
God.
Doing that, I will be back in
I'm already
good
getting
time. Be
red.
patient. Stinky, you promise us, Stinky.
Audience hypes me up too. They fucking hype me up because I fucking love them.
Stinky,
I
you
can't
promise
Thank
us.
you, Ruby.
you-
25
I could do that.
on
Thank you,
it.
Ruby.
That's right.
Okay, no,
Fuck
I
that
can't do
bitch.
that.
We done took her shit.
I just want to read
Fuck your
chat.
ass,
I just need the chat to
Fuck
be
your
open on
ass,
my end.
Becky.
I have had a
Fake
hard
ass,
on
fucking
Sab. Oh my
scamming
gosh, it
ass
looks like she can
fucking bitch.
ride. Oh my
God,
god, Napster. What the
nerve.
fuck?
Called bitch.
That's
No,
gooning.
she ain't
No
paid us.
gooning.
No,
That's
she
already
has
in the
not.
Don't pull a
She has
EAE.
not. She has not. Not one damn dime. Didn't she say that we owe her money? I got your little clips.
Yes.
I
Alright,
got your
perfect.
little
I can
clips,
get
bitch.
chat
I got
going.
your little clips. Yes, I do. I got
All
your
right,
little
good. I
clips
can
where
get
you were
chat
talking
going on
shit.
one
You wanna
end.
talk shit
I
over
don't
there?
know, man.
Okay,
We'll
you
just
gonna
watch
keep on.
this.
You gonna be talking to a fucking attorney. That's what the fuck you gonna be doing.
But there you go. So
Yeah, I
Savage,
see it
I'm
on
literally
Silly
slog
Millionaires
at the
that
moment.
hashtag
At the
Pay Roxy,
moment.
hashtag
Are you
Pay
really
Savage
slog,
and block her.
Stinky Brew? I
Just
don't
saying
believe
that. They
that.
cannot handle any bit of fucking truth over there. They're pussies.
Aw.
Fucking pussies.
Aw, poor thing. Oh my
Fucking
God!
hog-ass
Thank
bitch.
y'all so much for coming in and showing out. Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck that
That's amazing.
hog. You ragged
I
whore.
just want to know that, bitch. We don't.
I realized
need
if I
the
do
LCU, we don't
OBS
need fucking
panel
the
streams,
BB,
I can do
NBBU,
this
nothing.
stuff. I can
We
have
don't.
gameplay and people
Look
can
at
just
Curious
have
Cat
their
again.
panels.
Fuck you, Becky. Let's go, ladies. Hell
Curious
yeah.
Cat super
Thank you,
chatted
thank you, thank you.
$26
I love 'em, I love 'em.
F
Woo!
Let's go, ladies. Pirate flag.
And
Thank
it looks
you,
like
thank
D-Dog
you,
is
thank
fighting
you.
with
Nerve of her.
the star.
Nerve of
Bitch, of course you
her.
would.
I am.
Snail,
Ooh.
snail, 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 snail. What happened to snail?
I know. We didn't get
I
started
miss
yet.
snail.
We didn't even get
I
started
know.
yet.
How you like that, Becky? How you like that,
Ooh.
Becky? How you like that, Becky? We done made $300 over here, and you in
Holy
9
shit.
minutes, bitch.
Mr.
In
Brew,
9
Mr.
minutes.
Brew at the moment. Mr.
Hey,
Brew at the
Queens, why don't you
moment.
peek in
Mr.
and look
Brew.
over here,
Mr.
Queens?
Stinky Brew is probably dead inside. He's like, I'm so
Roll Larry,
tired.
watch it.
I
Take a
can't
little
deal
look
with you
over here.
people anymore.
I'm out for everybody. Everybody's fucking
Stinky
getting
Brew
it
is
today,
probably
bitch. I'm
like,
no
I
fucking-
can't deal with you
Taking those
people
shots.
anymore.
Everybody's getting it. I'm pissed.
Yeah,
Rosie,
fuck.
bitch, she's ready to go.
I love Savage accent.
Ooh, fuck
I do love an
Fuck
I
her.
do love a southern
I
accent.
believe you.
Mind you,
Well,
this was
y'all
from
owe
last
her.
night. They were
How?
covering the
Roxy went
Becky
IRL,
stuff.
And yet Roxy owes money. How? Thank you, Monica. Retro Nick. I left.
That is
both
true,
LCU
yeah.
I
Roxy
left
was the
both
one that was
LCU
bringing the
stream
entertainment and
her stream to
content.
see the
There was a
pirate
reason
baby
why
spot.
they like
Oh,
the
and Roxy
BBU
I
early
suppose.
on
Well, you
even
know,
got so
Retro
much
Nick, you're about to
money.
hear me whether you like it or not.
I'm being pinned.
And
Fuck.
Damn Kate, thank you so
I love
fucking
Savage
much.
accent. That's not a slug, that's a snail.
Thank you
That's
so
different.
much.
You
Thank
are a
you
snail.
for
Stink,
leveling
Mr.
up,
Brew, it's a
pirate.
slug, the homeless
Punch
slug,
roll.
snail,
Thank
and may you step up.
Right.
Oh Lord, I'm.
Oh,
I
he
can't
calling
keep
you
up.
out.
Thank you.
He's
Joe.
calling you
Thank
out.
so much. Thank
she's
you,
calling- oh,
McKenna. Oh my
whatever.
God.
Is that the Joe that's
Stinky,
in
are
there,
you just gonna
rumbling
take
in the
that,
center?
you
I love it, Joe.
snail?
I fucking love it. Get
He's
it,
my
G.
new
Where's
I have
the
to
other
plan a
hog?
piss at 15 minutes.
Savage and
I-
Roxy,
Dude, that's
we get a
brutal.
Razorback hog. Ready? One.
That means
two,
like that
three.
means that when
Your
Stinky
Razorback
Brew has to go get a drink, he has to plan it in days in advance. He has to plan everything in advance.
Big fat
I don't know how I
bastard,
can
four
live like
fucking
that.
left-handed Razorback
I would need
hog.
like a wheelchair or
Right.
something to get me around. Fuck, I'm dying. I am doing such a
How
shit play
dare
today.
you, bitch. Oh,
Why
let me-
won't they let Joe up on panel?
Maybe I
wanna
should
know
play
why they won't let Joe up on
Warzone.
panel.
Maybe like that's
Queens.
another thing I should
wonder,
do. Play
wonder,
Warzone. with people.
wonder,
I really
wonder,
should
wanna
play
see
with
what she
people.
do it. Oh, Becky. Oh, look at you over there. Poor
And it's
thing.
like lagging. And it's lagging, Mr. Brew. I had to do
Oh,
the same
shit,
pee
did
planning,
get you down to
after giving
142
birth.
viewers over there, girl.
Brutal. Okay, that sounds like a horrible time.
Damn. You got what, 40K subscribers? We got 335 watching, I think. Holy shit.
You gone. You
You got
scammer. You won't pay us.
They gone. They here. You
She
gone.
She gone. She gone. Don't even waste
I think
your time
something
going
Becky
over there
doesn't
and that
understand
bitch
is the
saying to
importance
throw
of
no pirate
hate
flags, 'cause you just gonna
viewers
be
and
blocked.
hate coverage.
We'll starve
I mean, that is an
her out. That's
important
what the fuck
thing,
we will do. We
especially
will
like
starve
as your
her out.
as your
That's what we will
network is
do.
growing. You need people to hate on
Monica
you. You need
Lewinsky for
people
the
that are
five-
willing to
imagine
cover
working a
you, whether they have a
full-time
neutral or
job
hating
and your
position. I
job
mean, like
says X,
I'm
you
very
owe
honest.
us.
Like
Yes, for
I
working
try
there.
to be someone
Exactly.
neutral
Is
with
she okay?
Becky, but
No.
like it makes it very
I honestly
difficult.
think-
Wow, I
Well,
am
yeah, she said she didn't go to
beat.
Texas. I think she
I
was
am
in a
getting
loony
my
bin. I'm
ass
just saying.
whooped right now.
She had to
Holy
been.
shit!
'Cause that bitch is fucking 5 cans short of a six-pack.
You think
I
she
ain't
went to
lying.
Looney Bin?
She's crazy.
Girl, she's.
I
I
am
don't know
being,
what she's
my ass is
smoking over
getting
there,
so
but she's
whooped right now.
she's
It is actually
retarded.
pretty bad.
I don't
Yes.
understand it. I don't. How would
I'm
I look at
confused.
my boss lady and say,
My
yeah,
wife leaves a
you
cool
owe
bot
me-
next to
no,
my
I
chair
owe
with the
you
packed lunch and
instead of
drinks
you
in
owe
it.
me for my
It's
work?
pathetic,
What sense
lol.
does that make, you idiot?
I probably shouldn't say that out loud,
Stand
Stinky
her.
Brew.
Alright.
People are gonna use that
Like,
against
you really
you
think in her
now.
head she really thinks this, or she just
The
is a
the
narcissist
beef
or
that
shit?
Stinky Brew
think
has
she's
with
a
some
narcissist
people,
and
it's
she just believes it.
wild.
Really believe it.
I don't understand the
You do.
beef half the
Me
time
too.
with that people
I
have
do.
with Stinky Brew.
It's
Girl, you know you're gonna be.
But
talking
sometimes
to
it's
her
like
now.
TK goes after Stinky Brew.
Bitch, we got 17 to 20.
It's
already. What do you
hilarious.
think we're
It's the
gonna
most
make this?
hilarious
Let's
shit
just put it up
ever.
there to fuck around
Like
on
the
TV.
beef that people
Yeah.
have with Stinky Brew is so nutty. I love it. I don't care, low.
420 to the stun up with the 20.
All right, I'm just telling you. I'm just
Yeah,
giving you
it's
a word of advice.
Oh,
People
I'm sorry.
are gonna just
Okay.
start making
Thank
fun
you
of
for
you now with
20 at
that.
Becky and the skank ass Becky.
I mean, they don't need an
gorgeous
excuse.
savage and-
They'll do it
Yeah,
anyway,
you
but
are.
you're just giving
I
them
said,
ammo now.
Fuck you, motherfucker. You the fuck.
And I just
fuck
realized I
off.
probably should connect my
Fucking started.
PC to the actual
Motherfucker.
internet.
He says he's just kidding.
I know, I love him. He's a little pain
Because
in
my
my
internet
ass.
Thank
connection
you for
is
20. We
plumbing.
appreciate it.
Probably
Look at
than
that,
half of the
Becky.
car I'm using.
Aw, look at there.
Like
I'm
I'm
so
using like
sorry
a
your
five,
life
like a
sucks,
$10
bitch.
Wi-Fi
Yeah.
adapter
It's-
for
it
my
It does
for my
not pay
PC.
to be
Probably
ugly.
it's probably
And
barely
act a
holding
certain way.
on
I
now with
told
the
you,
amount of
told you,
data that
you
gets
demon,
pushed out.
You devil from hell. God don't like ugly, and you know what you doing is wrong, bitch.
God don't
You
like
know what
ugly.
you doing is wrong. You think this is just wait. Karma gonna get your ass, ho.
Karma's gonna get
ass.
your asshole.
You
That
gonna make me do stuff I don't want to do.
shit.
AMAC talking
Like, for
smack.
real.
Oh my God.
Thank you, AMAC.
Ah,
Raise
there
our
you
back.
go.
Hug! Joey's like, get all your yelling out before 10, okay? I gotta go to
Right.
bed.
Yeah, 45 minutes.
Oh, what a woman.
Hell yeah.
Oh, what a
100%
woman.
for sure. Baxter, I think so. I really do.
God.
Holy
What
fuck.
a woman.
I didn't think we would make it. That's crazy, guys.
I
Thank you
know.
so much.
Oh my God, this is awesome. Oh, I gotta refresh.
14
Hold on.
minutes.
I'm being
Holy
wow. Holy,
fuck.
my game
Shit.
played so
Who
ass
can't-
today.
Daggone queen.
A 300
y'all
pound
suck
with
over
no
there.
front
Look at
tube, a
her.
cool block,
You know
very
what, I
low
got
on the
some of-
piss
Oh,
taking.
Lord, it's pretty does coming through. Pay up, Becky. Yes.
You're really oh god, who's gonna tell
Hey,
Stinky
Becky,
Brew?
this is what's gonna happen.
Who's gonna
The
help him?
supporters are gonna pay. They're gonna help. Yeah, they're gonna
Stinky,
let
people
pay
just
your
want you to
fucking
make
debt,
your
and
drawing
you're gonna have
content.
nothing.
People
That's
just
what's
want you
gonna
to draw.
happen. That's what's
Stinky,
gonna happen.
we
That's how it
need
works.
more
God don't like
Stinky
ugly,
Brew
7-10.
late hour
Show
drawing
down.
content. That's what
Bitch
people
inside and
want.
out.
She's a
We want
freaking
you to do
demon.
your drawing content.
She is.
You
know,
keep
I
believing
Mr.
in that
Brew, the only
voodoo,
issue
hoodoo shit and
I
see how
had
it
is
works
due
out for you,
to my
ho.
oversensitive
Keep
hearing,
right
the
on.
sucking
Keep
vaping
right on.
right
Thank you,
initiative.
JD. Thank you, pretty ears. I appreciate it. Thank you. You did
Fucking-
it. You hit
I
your
didn't even
goal.
read the last part
You
because
hit
it
your goal.
got cut off.
Yeah, thank you.
Tina's over. Tina lost them last 2 teeth out of her mouth right now. She just probably punched herself right out.
Must be people in this sector
Albert
not
over there
having
busting out the
proper.
other window.
I mean, I can't say shit because like
Albert
you know
didn't
I
do
have
that.
like
Stop lying.
That's
Albert
what he
did not
did.
do that.
Yes, he did,
No.
girl.
it's in
No,
like
he did not
it's
even
getting
admit- he
drained
didn't
over.
admit that.
Other than
I
that,
know,
it's the sucking
nuts.
vape right.
Did you hear
innocent
Danny?
mic
Thank
is-
you, Danny.
Ah,
My favorite
I
part
see.
of the LCS
Oh, you're
is
talking
when
about
you
like
were in
last
chat
night
and
with
Tuna
Mrs.
loses
Stinky
her
Brew
mind.
or somebody was
Oh,
smoking
yeah,
a
we're gonna do this
vape
hog
brew.
and
What
then we're gonna
happened
move
to your
on to
tooth?
tuna.
Yeah, what happened to your
Yeah,
tooth,
girl,
I was
Stinky?
at Walmart today. and I
Well,
was
he's
like, I was
British.
trying to
They don't
pay
have
attention.
teeth.
All I was fucking savage. I was like, what? Picked up my phone, looked, sure enough. Tina's in there, red
He's
face,
British.
in there.
They don't have
Pissing
teeth.
her off.
I never met a British person with good
And all you do
teeth.
is ask, you answer the
Sorry,
question.
Stinky Brew.
You answer the
all I
question.
You don't
did.
have teeth.
That's all I
You don't have
did.
teeth. You don't
Girl,
have
I
teeth.
got it all written down. Don't worry. I am on mom duty, but I'm committed today. I'm committed today.
He's
y'all.
committed.
I got
Committed.
some timestamps.
Let's
Sure
go. Brew, whatever.
Thank you so much, little Larry. NS. Little Larry, you watching?
Little Larry, just for you, little Larry.
Little Larry. Little Larry, little Larry, little Larry. All right, let's get to these little clips here of Becky ass.
Mr. Brew went on
exactly.
panel with suck babe so hard and allowed right into the mic.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, he did do that. I didn't really
I gotta
pick
get
it up
this
too much because I
one.
was so
This one right
focused
here is
on.
the first one.
Hey, Raquel.
I thought that was like Get Crack or somebody
Amber.
else.
What
I was too
happened,
focused
baby?
on
I
the
hope she
trying
ain't
to
got
figure out
nobody in
of
her
the
damn chat.
ninja
I hope
stuff.
it's down to like 2
I figured it was part of the
people.
troll game.
Oh,
No,
big,
it's just
thick
Stinky
ass,
Brew being
fat head
Stinky Brew.
Gemini. That's what I
That's all
heard.
it was. It was a
That's all
Stinky
I
Brew being
am.
Stinky Brew.
So it takes a little bit for
He didn't
donos to
realize.
leave the screen.
Don't
Her screen
blame
is
him,
fucking
guys.
blank. She
He's
got a dono in
British. They don't know better.
Good.
The
Everything
Brit
she
Bongs
freaking
don't know
gets,
any better.
man. And to sit up there and tell her
Yeah, you
audience
can't
that
blame
we
Stinky
owe
Brew.
her.
It's not his fault.
Yes.
How?
I don't know if you have noticed.
I don't know.
I don't know if you
don't
noticed.
understand
Even
how.
but the vaping bin has been
How,
left
man?
lately with
Just
vaping
one more
yesterday
thing.
because it
Whoever
was a
fucking talks
test.
shit about
I
fucking
think it would
people
keep
who are
it up.
truly good people, aka
I didn't
Gamers
think he would-
Asylum, bitch.
Yeah, why wouldn't I
fuck you
keep
every
it up?
fucking day.
I
You've
kept
done nothing
saying
to
I
me.
was
Don't
gonna
ever
keep
put your
this whole
fucking-
stream
his
up.
name in your disgusting
I was
fucking
like,
mouth.
Mr. Sink,
heard
Mr.
that.
Brew,
I
I've been
sure
asking
did.
for a few months. You please
I
mute while
sure did.
sucking vape. Yeah, Mr. Brew.
She
I actually didn't even notice he
She-
was vaping
Don't
at the
tell me.
time.
Oh, I thought she had ended it. Oh Lord, I thought.
And again,
she
I
had
haven't really
ended
seen
it.
Mr. Stinky
I
Brew
was
on
about to say
panel like the
something.
last like month or two.
You might
But he
as well
has
shut
been
it down,
vaping. I
bitch.
haven't
You might
noticed
as well
it.
shut it the fuck down. You done. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
I mean, I know maybe he was
And then she talking
vaping
about
on
over
TK
there,
stream,
what
but
she
like that's
say?
different.
Said it's not the BBU anymore, Roxy. It's the BBN.
Oh
Future
God,
Six
is that what
Three
she said?
just gifted 5
BBN now?
memberships.
Holy shit, Suzanne, thank you so much
Holy
for the one
shit!
gifted.
Thank you
Mr. Brew, and
so
it was
much.
like it was
Appreciate it,
too
y'all.
late. The damage
my
was
face so I
done.
can see.
Brutal.
I can see. What's up? What's going? Tell me our numbers.
No, it's like the
suck and
damage has been
everything like
done
that.
to
Shut
like
the fuck
Ruby
up.
bringing her
Thank
mom
you,
on
Future,
panel
for
with
5
Wild.
gifted. Thank you, Twisted.
Like
for
legitimately
10.
bringing her
Thank you,
mom on panel with the
Suzanne.
most
Thank y'all so
wild
much.
thing
We
I saw. I was like,
appreciate it. Start the month
oh
out
boy,
right.
this won't end well.
The pretty
Because
people
like
who
right
get
after that,
gifted.
everybody was asking about Ruby's
So
mom,
fucking
and I'm
happy for you
like,
both. Yes, Dan,
hope
thank you
Ruby
so
knows
much.
what she's
Yeah, me
doing.
too.
At least
You guys
Roxy
are
I
ain't got to
hope-
worry about
no,
it. She
I
ain't
hope
gonna
Ruby
get
knows
paid
what
'cause
she's
she knows she
doing.
gonna get paid over
right?
here.
I
How about
really
that?
hope. I
I don't
hope she
consider
knows
her
what
an
she's
employee
doing.
of mine either. We're
Because
pretty much
people
equal
people
here.
are not gonna
Yeah,
like it.
yeah. It's like we're
I don't
partners.
I don't put people below me like that.
Yeah.
No, I don't do that shit. No.
Yeah.
We're equal when we do a show, so it is
We
what it
know
is.
how Ruby is with
Yeah,
her.
I
we know
never
how
ever
Ruby
one
can get
time
with her
had to fucking
family.
worry
So
if
I'm
she was
like,
gonna
I
pay
hope
me or
Ruby
not.
knows.
She
But
always
it's
tells you
surprising
right
nobody
right
has
there.
covered it
Don't leave.
besides
You
me.
know what I'm saying? So she makes good.
But again, I
every
was the one who
fucking
had it
time.
on panel
So
anyway.
respect for Savage on that. Seriously.
Yep. Oh, girl, I can't scam. It ain't in my blood. I can't do that. Mm-mm.
Because you know what happens. God
I'm
don't
not
like
a
ugly.
thief.
That's
I
how it
can't
is.
be
When I
a
get
thief.
back.
That's a sin.
Eat Mr.
For
Stinky
real.
Brew.
That
You
is
get
a
karma.
sin.
Tenfold.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Kitty,
Kitty
for being a
Monty
member for
became
3
a member.
months.
Kitty Monty celebrates
Aw,
3
her
months
super
of
chat never popped up, and it
membership.
says it
Oh,
was
What
no.
the
sent.
heck?
I'm
My
sorry.
super chat never popped
either.
up, and it says it was sent.
Huh.
Well, thank you, Kitty Monty. I don't know why I did. I don't know why Keem didn't do the split for you, honey. That's crazy. I don't know.
Fine, King Split.
You know, I sent that to him the other night. I knew he was about lit too. I sent it to him. He come
What'd
back, sent me a big F you, savage.
Oh my God.
I'm
That's
just gonna
funny,
go
though.
between him and Zally Crowley ass.
Yeah.
Oh
All right,
boy.
here you go. Here's the first one. Here's the first
And
one.
we're
She
streaming for
mentioned.
2.5
I think she
hours.
mentioned
Holy
us a
shit!
couple times in
It's
this
really
live
been a
stream,
while
so
since I've done these
Try to
OBS
strike me,
streams.
bitch. I dare you.
I mean, like when I could look at my OBS
So, I
streams
paid
and
all
I
the
look
people
at
who
my
work for me who don't owe me more than I
when I
owe
look at
them.
my OBS streams and I
Anyway,
look at
that's all
my
I have to say
StreamYard
on that
stream, I
topic,
feel like there's a
because
difference
IXC
in
has
some
been paid.
energy.
The other
I mean, I do
two
my
owe me
OBS
money.
streams
Don't know
early in
what
the
to tell you
morning
about
because I
that
think
one.
that's
If
like the
you care
best
about the
time
right
for
thing,
this
you
kind of
gotta tell
stuff.
them to pay me the money
Versus
they owe.
like the
Anyway,
StreamYard where they're
so,
better in the
here's what's
afternoon
going
because
on
how
with
wild they can get.
What?
I mean, like they could get extremely
She's
wild
lost her fucking ever
Like,
loving fucking pea brain mind. I'm
to
telling
the
you.
point where
How
I'm
does
like,
that make
"God damn,
sense?
you guys.
It don't.
Thank you, living
But it's like John Fedrick who said it, like, Spud hates himself so much and he hates everything
Thank you so
about
much.
this play, but he still.
This
Mr.
bitch
Brew,
is
you
out for
added
fucking
good
work.
commentary and input to
Vicky.
vaping, which is irritating the fuck
I
out
don't
of me.
understand. How the hell we owe you?
I mean, like, I kind of noticed
I
just
don't
like when I
think
look back at that
Thank you,
stream, I
Black
did
Lady.
notice
Thank you
that
so
the
much. Great to see
vaping,
you
but
too,
I
Larry. Thank
kind
you
of
so much.
block it because I was
snap.
so
Oh my
dedicated to getting
Look
the
at her,
OBS
Becky.
stuff
Look at her,
running
Becky.
that I didn't even register
Holy
it at
fuck.
all. I was
Guys,
just
guys,
like, I
whatever he
really
wants to
don't
do,
care.
yeah,
I'm just
let
trying
me
to
know.
get
I will do
this stuff
something,
done.
whatever.
Please, it's pretty
Like
good.
I didn't even
Thank you,
register it.
Helen.
I was just like,
Super
I gotta
chatty,
do this. I gotta get it done.
Wow.
$99.99.
Holy
Sneak
shit.
on this hog.
Thank you, Pretty Is, Pretty Does. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the gifted, Begstar. Thank you, thank you. Look at that,
I
Bex.
just gifted one
Holy
membership.
shit.
All you gotta do is be real and not a scammer.
And
Queen,
sorry, Stinky
lean
Brew,
in.
your comments
Just
can't be
say it.
removed. They're permanently
Exactly.
there now.
Why is this in every show
Whoopsie
that fucking
daisy,
Pasta said, don't
Stinky.
do it? Look what happens.
Oopsie daisy.
And my duck outfit is coming. It's coming.
Yes, it
will
is.
be
Yeah, but as I
born.
was saying,
Me and
like when I
Roxy were
look back
talking
at when I
about
look
the,
at both
schedule
streams,
for the rest
all I
of the
could
week.
think of
We're
is
gonna do
like
Thursday and Friday.
just the different energies
Yes.
I
I mean,
bring.
we have
I
to
feel like when I do
prepare
the stream jar
The
energy,
delivery will
that's
will show up
mostly
live. I
like
promise you
me.
it's gonna be
That's
good.
why the
You just
vaping
gotta
wasn't
you have
bad
to
on your
understand it has to
stream.
work to where I can get it there and you
Yeah,
don't
really?
know. I don't want to say
Right,
too much.
right.
Oh, you mean on
But
Stinky
if they
Brew?
want-
I
if
didn't
I-
realize. I mean, I know
that's
Stinky
right,
Brew
Lily.
did
One
stream.
membership.
I
Thank
mean, he
you,
hasn't streamed in
Pirate.
a
We
while.
appreciate it. Thank you
The
so much.
the man had to create a whole
Mickey,
new
why do you
YouTube
look
channel
like-
and everything.
Why you look like Uncle Festa in a wig?
I never understood that. Like, why did
Why
you
you
create a
look-
whole new YouTube channel for your like art stuff? I would have just kept it in
Holy
the same
fuck, she
channel.
does.
If you want my honest opinion.
That guy, big ass popped up, bug-eyed fucking bitch.
But that's
Wow.
just me.
She
I,
does.
I operate like that. I try to keep everything in
Oh,
one
thank
channel
you,
and
Tina
not
C, for
to
the
spread
10,
things
just because I
out.
love you two
Aw.
together.
I
Thank you
helped
so
diversify
much.
my
Ooh,
channel
I'm
even
struggling with
more.
this hair. It's getting
Holy
done
shit.
tomorrow. Woo.
JD 5 gifted. Oh my
Thank
god.
you so
But
much,
that's how-
JD.
that's
We
how I
appreciate
work.
you. Damn, it keeps dinging, 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 dinging. Ding, 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 ding.
Flag emoji.
But yeah, Stinky Brew, we need you to go back streaming
Oh, I
art.
think
We
we need to
need
do a shot for that Hondo.
we
I
need
think
our
do a shot for
our
that.
British
Let's do
art
it.
person to go
We-
back
Wait, I
and
got plenty of
stream
time to
our
sleep
stuff.
before I got to get up
I
in the
have
mountain.
not
We need to go
touched
back
this
to those
since the
days,
last
Stinky
time we
Brew.
did it, so I will do a shot now, but I cannot do a lot. Oh, Lord.
Girl, look at
That would
mine.
be very
I got carried
beneficial
away
to us.
Friday. Look at this.
More stuff for
And
me to
I drank
cover.
too. I got a little buzzed up yesterday at the
The
cookout,
Mr. Brew was
too.
on the other
I got
panel. We'll
carried
suck
away
baby every
Friday. I
minute
gotta
right
get
into
new
the
box.
See
mic.
what you're doing to me?
Right
It's your
into
fucking
the
fault.
mic.
Make it
Mr.
right,
Fo- is
speak
real
loud.
fucking.
Ow.
Oh, Stinky. You
Cheers,
gotta
thank you guys
respect
so
the
much.
audience. No more vaping, Stinky Brew. No more vaping for you.
It's like candy.
You're not allowed to vape, Stinky Brew.
Thank
I
you.
just
That's
wanna-
for you, Pretty Is, for the Hondo.
Probably
Thank
Stinky
you,
Brew
guys.
right now
So I
went to the
just gifted one
bathroom.
membership.
Oh
He's
my
like
God.
he's
Yeah, that's
planning
not
his
the one. Thank you
advancements
so
to the
much.
bathroom.
Thank
He's
you.
planning
Yeah, we're
every
trying to get our
step that he
members up
has
to
to
y'all.
take.
So,
He has to
yeah. We
calculate
appreciate
whether
it.
or not
If
there's
you
a
get a free
Lego on the
membership, you
floor.
level up
That's where Mr.
$2
Stinky
more
Brew
and
is
go
at
on the
right
free
now.
level. You can come on in our Discord. Are you even in? I gotta give you a host role in Discord.
Oh
Are
yeah,
you
wait,
in
they
the
have a
Discord?
Discord?
I think
Oh,
somebody
more
finally
places to
today.
go
I was
to.
only time I was able to chat today. So somebody did something today. So I was able
All right,
to
I
chat.
gotta give you a host role, so then you can have
More place
privileges
for
and
me
stuff,
to
and you can get in our mod
expand.
and all that.
I
click
must
room and all that.
expand,
Chat,
guys.
what's going on and stuff? Because you know my ass. I come in raw out of all of our options. Savage girl, guess what happened? So I kind of like it like this because Savage feels me and
Lillian
everything,
just
and you guys
gifted
get my
one
raw
membership.
opinion, my raw
Yeah.
reaction. So
Thank you, Lillian. Thank you so much for the
I
gifted.
know you guys
Chevy
enjoy the stream or
99.
not. It is quite
Lillian.
relaxing. We are having a very
Chevy, why
relaxing.
you in
Those that
Why
eat
you in
well
the
and
bushes,
panel
Chevy?
smack
Why you in the
smacking
bushes,
fucking
man?
sideways out of life. Oh, He-Man. You really are taking it in.
Thank y'all.
He-Man is
Thank y'all.
really
Thank y'all.
letting out her
Thank
grief.
you, Danny. Thank you. Yeah, we had a
Guys,
good time
guys
the
gotta
other night,
respect
and,
He-Man
we played
wishes.
some games over there in the voice chat. It was fun as hell. I'm so
Okay,
mad.
yeah.
I'm still mad at
Pretty
Takai.
guys. Purple
Alright.
heart emoji.
Holy
I gotta get in
shit.
Gotta hold the
I
position.
won't go
Fuck!
to Discord. I won't. I will not. I'm too afraid to.
Laughter is the
I don't
best
know.
medicine,
Oh, yeah,
and
I
you
have
two
art.
make
Yeah,
it
I'm doing the
happen.
Discord.
Purple heart
Alright,
emoji.
it's this
Purple
bud.
heart emoji.
Accept memberships.
Why was
Yes,
that
guys.
deleted? Thank you, Pretty Is. Why was that deleted? Maybe he hit it
You
by
know me,
mistake. I don't
man.
know. Yeah, he did Legally Blonde. Hey, Uber, I see you. Yeah, Takai cheated. I'm still mad at him about that whole situation. I sure am.
Fuck.
See, I gotta get in there.
Now the real
Yeah,
question,
we had a
Mr.
good time,
Stinky
though. We played
Brew.
some
The
games.
real
It was
question
fun.
is,
Turtle
are
Talk
you?
coming in.
yeah.
Reading, please.
Are you gonna go back on
Y'all
panel?
make
Are we gonna
some
see you
memes,
more on
please,
TK? I did
drones
see Stinky Brew on John
I know, I
Frederick
love it.
and on
These
John
legs gonna
Frederick
be
and Stinky
so
Brew were
tomorrow.
on TK's panel. But
There
they're
we go,
featuring.
now
Thank you
everything's
for letting
coming
me
in.
get
Now
that
was
out.
coming
You
in
know
the chat.
me.
Thank you, Turtle
I'm
Talk.
cheaper
Thank you so
and I'm
much.
better than
Thank
most
you, Sally
therapists.
Mae, for the
Oh, that's
$2.
how my
Appreciate you,
streams are.
baby.
Half the
Long
time,
time,
most of my
pirate.
streams
Long
are
time,
just people coming in
here's
and
the
venting
second
when we
one.
had Ava and
Here's the second
TK kind
Wait,
of
let me
like
give Turtle
vent
Talk
their
a reading.
problems.
Once upon a
Like how
time,
Ava was
there
just
a
like,
psychic. She was a
what was
carny.
it? what was the
she
issue
scammed millions
between
of people
TK
for
and Ava? I
dollars.
can't remember
And
offhand.
the
It had to
bitch
do
is
with
giving her
like
karma.
how
And guess
Ava
what?
was
Her
just
future
like got
says it's
annoyed how
fucked.
people
There's your
were
reading.
accusing her of something that isn't true.
That's a real reading.
I know it had to do with
Bullshit. Never
Envy Girl
mind.
and the
Dirt
whole
Talk, what the hell
thing.
you doing over there?
Oh, which is also crazy
I thought that was
how
on my shit.
Ruby
Nobody's
started to
already
throw the
kicking me.
whole
Oh, that
like
wasn't?
TK
Oh, I
being
thought
a
that was on
woman
ours.
allegation out there. That was wild. That was some wild ass stuff. I was like, oh, she's going full skirt. Or Ruby does not care anymore. Ruby is so sick of
We
everybody's
got
bullshit.
409 people.
But
in
I
there.
mean, like,
bet
it's
you
not
got
like she isn't like
Burn
validated
Gemini
from
ass.
it. I mean, like,
Burn
to be
Gemini
fair,
I'm thanking them for the fucking.
I think
donuts.
dealing with
It's
D
okay.
Dog,
I'm
dealing
looking at
with
the wrong shit.
TK,
Turn
I
off.
think she's
You
just
got
sick and
scammed,
tired
yo.
of
You
all
just
of it. I
got
think she's just
scammed.
sick and
Yeah,
tired
honey
of
bun.
all the
No,
crap that
you
comes
need
with
to, you
all
need
of
to
it.
charge
But like,
back, bitch. You need to charge
I mean,
back.
that's the problem is
You
like,
got real
you know,
reading, see?
Ruby
I
does
just gave
become
her
too
reading.
friendly to
Right,
these
you gave you a
guys.
perfect
And
fucking
as
read. Now
some
you got the
believe
eight ball
I'm
and
some believe I'm some
No.
hater or troll. It's a
Damn,
lone
let me
viewer
focus,
of
let me
YouTube.
focus.
I was wondering why I couldn't see his donation.
But
I know, right? Nicholas Cage is
I
hilarious.
buzzed already on the fucking little shot.
Oh shit! Yeah, we don't want
I
to
mean,
see your flaws.
and again, it's like, you know, you can't really blame
I
Ruby
know that was crazy.
for her attitude towards these people.
Uh-oh. General Lee.
I mean, I really
in.
don't think you could
Thank you for
blame
the
her.
10, dumb
I
Becky
mean,
over
after
there
what
trying
happened
to
with
get me to donate so she
Stevie,
could give me a reading.
and
Go
after
tell
with
her that.
Matt and
I can tell you my
D-Dog, and
future. I'm
now
over here
with
at Savage and
it's
Rossi.
like you really can't blame
It's the
her.
future of the night.
But at the same
Hey,
time,
man,
but
more
at the
than
same
30
time, I think
27
it's just
minutes
her
and you did a whole
friendly
fucking month, bitch.
mannerism.
That's your
Does
future,
attract a
bitch.
lot of these guys.
Sucks to be you,
Whether they're
Becky.
lonely or
Shouldn't
not
be
is a
ugly.
different question.
Shouldn't be
But like
ugly.
it does,
Thank
she
you,
does
Monica.
develop a very
Right, so can you give me a
parasocial
reading
relationship. Ruby's
via
actually
Uno
handling it
cards?
very well.
What does my
I think
love
so.
life look like?
That's fair.
I do have.
I think that's. I think it's fair. Not the fair assessment. Well, I don't know. We'll have to wait and
This is
see.
you.
I mean, the D-Dog
This is your
stuff, I think that was always going
What?
to turn into a problem.
You're gonna
Just
find
because the way
find love,
D-Dog
you guys are gonna
is.
kiss. You're gonna have babies. and
I
you're
mean,
gonna
like,
have your little
I mean,
families.
quitting over Ruby
You're
is
gonna love life.
wild.
There you go. Now give me your $20.
I find that quitting over Ruby is the most wildest thing I've ever
guys, by
heard
the way,
in
if
my
you guys
life.
didn't see
Like,
it,
really?
okay,
You're
let
gonna
me show
quit
you
over
really quick.
Ruby? Over...
These are the ones that
Like-
are all filled out and ready to go.
I don't know. I just
Look at
found that
that.
very annoying
Oh
with
God,
D-Dog.
Keem's gonna have a
Yeah,
fit.
and we also got all these
Hell yeah.
and all these.
Found that very annoying.
Hell yeah, he's gonna have ducks
Deceiving
everywhere.
D-Dog messes.
This motherfucker is gonna have nightmares of ducks
all
for a month.
happened
I
He's
within
gonna
an
be so
hour of
mad.
each other.
He's gonna be so
Yes.
mad.
Did it happen?
All right, here's the
within
second
an
clip
hour
of
of each
Becky
other?
ass. Here we go.
D-Dog is not.
Some
Yeah,
days of the
D-Dog is
week,
not.
business questions other days.
I think.
You could do girl world
I think in a
related
way.
questions other days.
I
There's
think what
all
it is
different themes for
D-Dog
every day
likes
of
the
week.
attention that he's
So
getting
that's
from
gonna be
all of
one
it. I
thing,
think
right?
what
The
it
other
is
thing,
he's enjoying the attention, he's
Amber
enjoying the
Heard's
money
hurt.
he's
Thank you for your
getting from it,
$2.
but he doesn't like the drama that comes with it.
They don't owe you a
Actually, they
dime.
both
They
D
don't
Dog
like
get too
that
whiny.
money.
Yeah, he does get a little. Yeah, he
You
does
hear
get too
that?
whiny. I mean, like if you were around during the Grace
Amber
arc,
Heard's
but
church said that
exactly.
they don't owe you a dime.
If you were
She
around
said
during
that to
the
them, and then she
Grace
got
arc
blocked.
where he was talking about Grace every other stream,
Let me clear my throat.
it was like there was a point where he had like an 8-hour stream where he just
$2.
ranted about the
Listen to this,
dorps.
booze.
And a
that's
day
not
later, he had
finding
the
copyright
dorps on. I
strikes.
mean, the
Both
fact that he
own
went
several
back to the
branded
dorps
images.
to kind of show what kind of
However,
person D-Dog is.
So that's where we're gonna start.
Becky, let
Like,
me
I
tell
don't
you
know what to
something,
tell
bitch.
people. Like,
You
him
cannot
going back
copy
to the
strike over
dorp
here where somebody
after.
sent me a clip.
I really
Dummy,
want
or
to
they
know
don't
what
have
his
the freaking
family
option to send a
members
clip,
are like.
dumbass.
I got me a
Exactly,
bottle
and we're
of
doing
They're
Coke
probably
Zero.
pretty
altering the
normal,
content, you fucking
adjusted
dumb bitch.
people.
Emoji.
I don't want to
Thank you, Kitty
psychoanalyze
Monty.
D-Dog all
Thank
the
you so
time.
much. Oh, Lord,
Because
they
my
got a
problem
bottle
is
of
like
Graham
everybody
Clark
here
birthday
has a
yesterday, by the
tendency
way.
to
Get her, girl.
over psychoanalyze
Girl,
everybody
bring one for me, 'cause I'm all
every
out,
single
but I'm gonna
time.
get a
Like it's
bottle
like
crack.
low key. I don't like it when Ruby throws the
Yeah, we'll do fuck
whole
that, but I
like
cannot use that
narcissistic
crown. It
stuff.
fucked me up.
No, don't do
Like
that.
I really
Don't do that
don't
no
like
more.
it.
I
Like I
haven't watched
genuinely
it, I'm too
don't like when
embarrassed. I
Ruby
see the
does
fall,
that.
and that was
Because I
that, but
feel
nobody watched it.
oh he's a
Wait, everybody with
narcissist.
a 10
Oh
says,
he's a
"Please give me a
psychopath.
psychic
Oh he's
reading
like.
off that surge can.
What just
I
happened
need
to
life
tell,
advice."
what just
Okay.
what happened to the
If-
days
okay,
where we
wait
just
for
look at
everybody.
someone like
If
he's
you
just
drink this
crazy and that's
surge,
all it is,
Slash
or
emoji
he's a
code
little
if you
psycho.
remember.
That's
Seeing
right,
he
Shell Rock.
isn't,
They kept all that money
seeing
to
he
fix the
isn't,
yellow dirt
it
7
seems
months
he
of
isn't
membership.
pointing in
Thank
Thank
light
you so
where
much,
parents
Sherrock, for
kicking
being a
baby
member
bird
for
out of the
7
nest.
months. We appreciate
Do
you.
they know
honey.
he does? Does he know what he
I'm
does
gonna give you the
online?
future.
I'm assuming
Okay.
he changed.
Wait for body pillow.
Because
If
he
you are to
changed, but they
drink
need
this
to get him help.
surge right here,
He's at a point.
will
He's at a
interlock,
point in his life where
interlock
parents kicking
the
baby.
savage beast in you.
I mean,
It
like,
will make you
like I don't know.
raging, raging cunt. You will hurt feelings.
Like, I don't even
You
know.
will make
Like,
bitches cry. You
but
will
that's
slice
fair.
bacon off of hogs. You will make Keem lose his shit.
I mean, like, there
It
was a
will make
rumor going on that,
all
like, he got
kinds
kicked
of
out of his
things.
parents' house.
If you
I know
drink
that was a
the
rumor for a while that he
surge.
got kicked out of his parents'
Drink the
house, that he doesn't live
surge,
with his
everyone.
parents anymore.
Drink the surge when you get in there.
And that,
Uh-oh. Future.
$21.83.
what is
Can
it?
one of
He
you
doesn't
give
live
a
with his
curse
parents
reading for Tina
anymore.
on
He
my
got
behalf?
kicked out.
Is she going to
I
crash
know
out
that
in the
was a
future?
rumor for a while.
My prediction says yes.
That was
Future.
like a legitimate
Yes,
rumor
she
for
will.
a while, but I don't know
As
how
long as they
true
allow
that
me
is.
in that chat.
My
Wow.
prediction is she's crashing out at this moment as she's
But like
watching
back to
these donuts
Ruby, I don't
come
know,
in.
and I think this is
That's
just how I
right-
feel
that's
in
right
general.
now.
Everybody
I guarantee
has
you hear all the
to
windows
over
smash.
psychoanalyze everybody, and like I don't think so.
Hey, Big
Like what just
Z-Bone,
happens is somebody
coming in
goes
with
back to like
10. What's
I think
up,
he's
ladies?
just
I told you
prideful or he's a
cranberry
big
is
he's
good.
a bit of
I
an
know.
egotist.
You
Everybody gotta throw in the
introduced me to that
psychoanalytic
with that
term. Everybody,
lemonade.
Purple
I think it's
heart
just
So I blame you.
stupid. I
My
just think
falling
all of it's
incident, I blame
stupid,
you for being drunk.
and it
That
doesn't
shit
really
wasn't
bring
fucking good.
value.
It is.
It's funny when you read up on narcissism. Ben does have every characteristic.
Thank you.
I mean, not
pretty
denying
is.
that,
God
but
don't
it's like,
ugly.
what's just happened to
Like
saying that
liars,
Ben is an
Becky, don't
egotist, and
test
that's all it
people's
is.
gangster.
He
Thank
mentioned
you, Pretty, for
things.
being a
It's
member
he
8 months.
mentioned things
Oh,
he's
look,
recently
dang,
changed.
Elliot
He sees
Burbank
things
coming
differently.
in.
Sounds like
Savage and Roxy.
he
I was a day one
being
Milkers
supposed to be
fan. Love you too,
independent.
women. Kill it real
Yeah,
clean.
but like how many
Thank
times
you,
we've
thank
heard
you,
that?
thank you. Girl, you got to get a crown.
Like I don't
got my
even know
crown.
if
You
that,
gotta get
if
your
you've been
crown.
Not
if
the
you're in
best-
the
a real
dork
Yeah. I'm
Discord,
going to. I will. I'll
I
order it.
think
But
it says
you know what we
something
should do
completely
for a
different.
donation train at the end? Let's play our old Milker song. Okay?
Oh, I got to
North,
get it.
south,
Like if you're
crashing,
in the
loud,
Discord,
right?
it's
I got it. I got it.
You got it?
He's just
I got
he's
it.
also just
Shit.
constant too
Alright.
though.
Hell
Is
yeah.
it like when
Alright,
does
and
it?
that
I mean, yeah, okay, Ben.
Now
Yeah,
she
you can
done
say
got me
Ben
pissed
because I
the
think
fuck
Ben
off
has
talking
been
about some
around here
copyright
long
strike.
enough,
Bitch, you
and I
cannot
think Ben
copyright
knows.
strike me. It's fair use.
I
you
think
dumb,
and I think Ben does a
stupid,
good job on
bald-headed
that. Like I think like
rat-faced
the one thing you
bitch.
can say is Ben can be entertaining, and Ben knows
What
how to
is
get
wrong
people
with
to
you?
hate him. But I also have to
You
admit
do. I'm
people
pretty
take it
sure
too
I can get that
far.
team and say, yo,
Like to
King,
the
can you help
point
me
where
out
they
and
have
get
to
this strike off?
overcycle. I
It
don't
is-
know.
and
I
you
only
know
use
I got a flag.
YouTube.
I can
Okay,
get
that's
that
fair.
bitch
Yeah,
for
I wouldn't go on
flag.
Discord. Too much,
Yeah.
too much drama.
Bitch,
Where
try me,
What is it
bitch.
called? when you-
there's so
what's it
much
called when you
drama
play
on
back?
the
What is it called?
Discord.
You,
It is
Because I
crazy
gifted
as
one
hell.
member.
Thank you,
It
Becky.
seems a lot
Love.
happen on
Gifted.
a lot does happen on
What is it called
Discord.
when you challenge it or whatever?
I mean, he was
What is it
trying to
called?
get
You
like
appeal,
he's
appeal,
right now
yeah.
trying to get Grace's
Go ahead, bitch.
attention.
Appeal
He's
it.
trying to
Go on.
get.
Go ahead, bitch. I don't have no
He's
strikes
trying to
on my
get
fucking
Grace's
channel. You
attention
guess
and
what? It'll be a
everything.
warning.
I mean, you used to
Try
see
me,
Ruby
bitch,
Discord.
'cause
Some
I
drama
will take
happened.
your
There were
fucking
drama
channel. You
between
don't
Mystery
want me-
Man and
You're gonna
Z
make
Star
me
for
do
a
some stuff on
while.
this internet that I don't want to do.
I know there was
You
some
really
other
gonna make me
drama
do
with
some
other
shit,
people.
bro.
It's just
I'm about to
crazy.
rally all the pirates up, every fucking one of them, from every gutter community out there, to
We're not
rally
talking
against your
IRL
ass.
shit. We're talking about making your fucking life miserable on this fucking internet. We're not talking about no IRL shit. But T-Max said really quick, they
But
think we have them
no,
personally
that's how I
blocked because
feel. Like
it's their
I
chats,
think
their
people
chats.
What?
really have a bad tendency to
He's not blocking the channel. I
overanalyze
think it's a guy.
everybody.
Who?
I have to call everybody a
T-Mac.
narcissist. I have to call
T-Mac.
everybody
Because, yeah,
a
you can't see
social.
their
But I
chats,
don't
so you may
care.
have them
I
personally
seriously
blocked, but
don't
we
give
can
a
see the
shit
chat,
anymore.
his
I'm
chat-
sorry
their
to
chats
say
in the
this,
channel.
but I
I'll look it up.
don't
I'll look it up.
care
Look, Becky,
if somebody's
I
a
don't think you wanna start
narcissist. I
fucking
don't
around
care
with
if
my money over
somebody's
here.
a
You've already fucked me out
psychopath.
of $2,000.
Like this is the
Yep.
internet.
Fuck me out
It's
of
in
almost
real
five, bitch.
world.
Fuck around.
It's
Fuck
like
around.
let's
You
just
don't wanna
let's
fuck
just
around
have
and find
fun
out
and
about
just
us
be
over here, 'cause
entertained.
you-
If Ben
bitch, I
is
know
a
people that'll
psychopath,
take your
I'm not
fucking
denying
channel.
Ben isn't
You
a
understand?
narcissist. I'm not denying he
Go
isn't.
ask
But it's
Molly the
like
Moose.
how much of it
She
is
had a
overhyped? How much of it is
90,000
us
sub
just kind of
channel.
just
Took that motherfucker.
projecting
You
or
wanna
trying to
fuck
make
with me
something more than
and
it
my
is?
money again?
Like I'm not denying
I dare
that there,
you,
he doesn't have
bitch. Now, don't try it
characteristics
with
of a
me.
narcissist.
Don't fucking try
I
it
get
with
into
me.
a nasty verbal
Already had
exchange
Riley
yesterday just because I
take
said,
my
"Who the
paycheck.
fuck are you?"
You
Because
ain't
they
about to
didn't
take my
know.
fucking money, bitch.
They
I'ma
didn't
tell you
know
that straight
D-Dog.
up.
Yeah.
Did
Thank
you
you,
really?
Cajun lady. Thank you. Hey, Savage and Roxy, I love you.
Did
both.
you? I didn't know that.
Nerve of her. Talking about
Or
striking
maybe I was
somebody.
there and I
Bitch,
just didn't
I'll sit here and
register it.
commentary your whole motherfucking
Like,
shit.
we were
Ain't
exchanging just
nothing
because
you
I
can do
said,
about it.
who the fuck are you?
Do you know
Because they
she?
didn't
I
know
should play the
D-Dog.
fucking voice note she left me talking
That's
about.
wild.
Oh my God, you're playing with.
Yeah,
David's daughter
how
when she
dare you
blamed
don't
me
know
for
about
doing a
D-Dog.
copy,
Our Supreme King D-Dog.
What was it?
Our
Anytime she could
king
play that
of
Thick Gemini,
kings.
but I
You know,
didn't even do it.
D-Dog, you know what?
Gamers Asylum
it
came
didn't
out and even
last
said
long.
that Roxy didn't do that. I did that.
Oh,
But she's
brutal.
telling me you don't play games like that over here. You get yourself in a lot of trouble. Now she's gonna talk about she's gonna strike out. Go ahead, bitch. Play the
Tommy.
game.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that Becky wanted. Oh yeah,
Alright,
they're
let me
talking about
say- okay,
striking. I
somebody
found that really
wanted-
fucking wild that like Dita
Tab
wanted to
Kathy
strike
Beckwith asked for
Ruby
birthday
for
wishes
covering
for her
him.
daughter Tiffany. Happy
I don't
birthday,
think Dita
Tiffany.
understands how
Happy
the
birthday
how the
to
copywriting
you.
system
Happy
works on
birthday to
YouTube.
you.
Like even if you
Birthday
did copyright her,
to you.
it has to
Happy
go to how
birthday
can you be in the
to
Dork Discord and
you.
not know Dalmatian?
Yay!
The nerve-
That's
what are you so
fair. You
mad
gotta
for,
understand,
Vicky?
Junk.
Why are you
Like
so mad
Dalmatian
for,
was,
huh?
had been out of the
She's got
game for such a
146
long
people over
time.
there.
He only
Wow.
really kind of came back
146.
until like the last 2 or
God,
3
that's why she
months.
burned up
Like I
mad.
didn't
That's
know
why
who
she
Dalmatian
mad.
was
Is that
until
why
like
she
2 or 3
mad?
months
Aw,
ago.
poor thing.
Like I just didn't. I didn't know
Pay
who the
our
hell he
money.
was until
It
really
might all go
recently.
away if you pay us.
And when I
our
started to
fucking
interact
rent,
with him
Becky.
more, so I can't
I
really say
even
much
see some
because
people
like
that
I didn't know
support her
who
and say,
D-Dog
Becky, I love
was.
you so much. I want to support you, but you really just have to pay
I didn't know who he
And she-
was
she-
until like recently,
Oh my
so
god.
I mean,
came
who
back
does
strong
that?
though.
That is
Yeah,
like-
yeah, people
that is
do
like
come back
channel
strong at
freaking
you.
Suicide.
Oh, I think I know
Yeah,
who you
yeah.
may have been fighting with,
dude,
Max. I know
and
who
then
you. I think I know who
sitting
you
there
may
and
have
you
been
saying
fighting
you
with.
creating a,
That shit
you've
was-
changed it from
now that I
the
think about it,
to
like,
the
oh, I think I know who it was.
Ain't nobody gonna work with you, ho. Nobody's
No.
gonna go work with
But
you.
yeah,
you
the
old
Dita
bitch.
threatening to
he
copyright
ain't gonna get
Ruby
paid.
and Ruby
Gemini,
during the
you're a
copyright.
fucking
I mean,
fat-headed
she took
fool.
it back.
Yeah,
Oh,
bitch.
Chris,
And
the
I dare
YouTuber.
You know
That's
he
who we're
made
talking
that little
about.
intro, and yeah, I'm gonna play it over
That
and over
guy
and
who
over and
thinks he's
over and
dating
over
a
and over and over and over
Asian
again.
woman.
Sure
Looping
am.
it.
Yeah, I know what
Oh,
you're talking
little
about.
Larry
I know what you're
Salute.
talking about now.
Ha.
I'm looping. Am I looping?
But what
No,
was
I said
saying?
play that bitch on a loop.
Oh yeah, I
Play that
will.
song on a loop.
Nerve. You want to start a
What was I
striking
saying?
game?
But,
batter up, bitch. Batter
Yeah.
up. See
Yeah,
what comes out.
I think
I will take
both
your
of them
fucking
don't
shit,
understand how.
bitch.
Like,
You
I mean, the
don't
Joe
fuck around with
Sabatoni
me.
is one thing
I
because Joe
will show her
Sabatoni,
house,
I
Molly.
don't
sure
think it
will.
was him. It
I
was
sure
Chris
will.
and some
You
and
I'll
some
put that
number
bitch on a
afterwards.
loop For 24/7.
Okay.
Put that
I
on
thought
loop
you were
with the
talking about
song.
Chris, the YouTuber, that one guy that started to pop around this corner.
Oh shit.
That guy,
This
I
is
know what
what
you're
you
talking
get
about
when
now.
you make me mad, Becky. You
Oh, maybe. I
understand?
think I know. I think
When
I know.
I'm
If I look
focused
into it, I
and
think it's
what's
like
King
Chris
say?
75.
Get locked in.
Chris
Oh, I'm
YouTuber's
locked
donating
in.
to
Oh,
Chris
yeah,
the
locked in,
YouTuber. I
bitch.
think this was
Locked the
call me
fuck
at episode
in.
medium.
Locked in.
Yep.
Heavy bait on YouTube.
Try to fuck with my money again, bitch, and see what happens.
Is it heavy bait? I
See
don't
what
know.
happens.
And she's talking about, oh, I paid Vixie.
This is
do
what I
you owe
mean.
Vixie
Like, I was
$500,
telling Get
$600?
Crack about
You know,
the
that- of course
drama
you
on
fucking paid her,
Discord,
but
and
yeah, I'm
he's
not
like,
saying that's-
"Holy
that
shit!
doesn't
If there's
matter.
that much
But yeah, you
drama,
paid her, but what that makes you look so doesn't make you
Yeah,
look better, it makes you
Hans.
look worse.
yeah,
Paid
there's
one
so much
person
drama
because
on
what?
YouTube. He
They
used to
kissed
be
your
a
ass long
pay
enough?
pig.
I don't know.
Ah,
Lowest
Chris.
ones that earn something.
Oh,
The
maybe I
lowest
think I know what you're
ones.
talking about.
500
Yes.
here, maybe 500.
It is
No
crazy how
disrespect,
Grace
Dixie,
lost all
but
her
you know,
pay
it is what
pigs.
it
She
is.
lost Pauly
Uh,
D. She
but
lost
Rossi brought the
Damia's.
most money. I come in
I
at
think
the
the
end
only
and
one
made her
that's still
another
her pay
2
pig is
fucking grand.
Ryler
That
with
Fuck your
text
ass.
Grace on her
Thank you.
phone. Really?
And she kept every fucking cent. You dumb fucking
Yeah, got
bitch.
a whole new setup. Look at her, got a whole new
Yeah.
setup, whole new wig going on, bitch. I'll snatch your fucking wig for real. For
I'm
real.
just kidding when I said it.
For real, for in Minecraft.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Why can't we stay in Roblox?
You guys want to watch
You know,
the
I got
Grace
big-
foot
big
video
fun of
again?
Because
That
I
was
have a
funny.
little, my daughter uploaded. What is it called? The
But yeah, no,
like
there's so much
Fort-
drama
Fort-
that happens on the
Fortnite.
Discord.
Funny,
It
yeah.
is
yeah.
ridiculous
Well,
how
she
much of
used
it
my
doesn't get out
Discord
on
to do the.
YouTube.
I was
Like
yelling
at one
mom,
point, I
was like,
literally
fucking
thought
played
about
Night
covering the
Fort, and
Mystery
they started
Man
packing up. They're like,
and
you didn't know what it's called. That's called Night
Caesar
Fort.
drama
Look
because
at
it was
this.
so
I want
fucking
you to look at
crazy.
this. I'm looking at her
Like it
chat
happened
right now.
within like a matter of hours.
Somebody
It was
said in
just
her
like you
chat,
came
look,
on Discord every 3 months,
Kathy
talk
Morris
about
Mercer. I'm calling you to
date
the
and
table,
insult
right
you.
over here. Come to
Oh,
the carpet,
really?
motherfucker. Saggy.
sounds
What
like
happened?
no fat.
Where'd he go?
That sounds like
Where'd he
no
go?
fat
What
unironically.
happened?
I don't know what they say. What?
Something I would hear no fat
Oh,
saying.
really?
Saggy
Has anybody seen no
Right,
fat?
right.
Has
It's
he
for Roxy and Savage too. They
is
don't.
he alive?
Hold on. Saggy and Raxy
Right.
have your
Is
stream
No
up
Fat
talking
alive, or did
shit
he get
and
sent to the
laughing
mental
because you
ward
said they
finally?
owe you money. They are nothing without your content. Bitch, Roxy, when's the last time we talked about this hog?
And she, I don't even know. And she says the only time I make money is when I use her name and my.
He comes
I'm
in,
begging
it's
you,
like, huh.
please go on every one of my channel, every one of my videos, and see if her name was ever in any of my titles. Never. This bitch is fucking delusional. We talked about her when she first fucking
You didn't know
scammed us.
Deluxe, so I guess
I think that's
that
the only time we
makes
really
sense.
talked about her, and then
I
now.
haven't heard him
Bitch,
since
I'm
the
about to
Ruby
show you.
interview.
I'm about to
I
show
think
you.
no one
I'm about to
had
show
it.
you,
He's
Jakey,
been
'cause
more
you're
or
a
less
fucking
like
liar. You want to sit over there and say you ain't
Well,
he's
got,
been more
you
or
don't have
less
content.
like
Because unless we got your name in the
Well,
title,
that's
bitch,
what I
I
was
was about
saying.
you in a month, and I
No.
will show the
He's
people.
on fucking Miss
I
Madam
mean, he's been
Puppet's
out of
fucking ass.
commission.
That's who we've been on.
What about injunction? So don't worry, guys. You didn't know Dita, so I guess that makes sense. He disappears like that. Yeah, I mean, I mean, if he only just recently pops up, I mean, you gotta remember D-Dog is like kind of brand new. I mean, not brand new, but I mean, D-Dog has only been really like been making videos like the last 2 or 3 days, and I'm not 2 or 3 days. He's only been really making content for like the last 2 or 3 months. So you can't really blame people if they don't know who D-Dog is exactly. So you know, take that as it is. But yeah, we're gonna probably end it in a minute. Thanks everybody for watching so much. It means a lot. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the donation as well. Who donated to me? Give me a second. I'm doing something. Chatbot, and Suzanne. Thank you, Suzanne, for becoming a member. Thanks everybody for so much for sticking around for so long, and all the chatters. Thank you guys for liking and sharing the video of the stream as well. It means a lot to me. I know I come off as very, very low energy right now because, to be fair, I didn't really get a lot of sleep. I've been in and out of sleep all day, so you know there's that. But even so, thanks you guys a lot for sticking around. It means a lot to me. And with that being said, till next time. God bless. And have a good day.